All right, folks, let's not waste any time. It's Game 7 of the American League Championship Series, and we're starting right now.
Snowman on the mic.
We're going to drive into deep center field. Miller back at the track, looking up. See you later!
Handoff McFerrin, running off right tackle, and McFerrin is loose! Goodbye, baby! 20, 10, 5, touchdown!
As Pena waits and takes the snap, he'll fire the screen, complete to Beals, 10, 15, this is trouble, one man to beat, 40, 50, go Danny, go, 30, 20, 10, 5, good night, touchdown! Unbelievable! Purdy, look at the throw. Oh, man, Debo's wide open. He's got it. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Turns on the Jets. He's gone. Touchdown! San Francisco! 71 big yards. And the Niners strike just like that.
Generates, motivates. He's the voice through the noise, brings the choice for choice. Each game he frames, every name, they'll rejoice the voice.
All right, folks, let's do it. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Game 7 of the American League Championship Series on Snowman Sportsnet. I am Brian Snow. I am he that'll provide the voice this evening, and what a series this has been for both teams. You have the Seattle Mariners, which no one, myself included, expected to get to this point, and here they are 27 outs away from their first ever trip to the World Series. And you got the Toronto Blue Jays trying to reach the World Series for the first time since 1993, when they beat my Chicago White Sox in 6 games as the defending champions at the time. Here we go. Starting lineups look this way. For Seattle, leading off is the center fielder Julio Rodriguez. Cal Raleigh bats second and he'll catch. Josh Naylor bats third at first base. Julio Polanco bats fourth. He's the DH. Randy Arozarena bats fifth. He's in left field. Eugenio Suarez bats sixth. He's the third baseman and a candidate for series MVP. Batting seventh is J.P. Crawford at shortstop. Batting eighth is Leo Rivas at second base. And batting ninth in right field is Victor Robles. Through the lineup again, Rodriguez, Raleigh, Naylor, Polanco, the DH, Arozarena, Suarez, Crawford, Rivas, and Robles. For the homestanding Toronto Blue Jays, defensively, they line up this way. Nathan Lucas is in left field. Dalton Varsho in center. Addison Barger, who had a big home run last night, in right field. Around the horn, third to first. Erdy Clement is at third. The shortstop is Andres the Giant Jimenez. Isaiah Connor Falefa at second base, and Vladdy Guerrero Jr. at first. Alejandro the Captain Kirk is behind the plate, and Shane Bieber on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays in their home white uniforms with the blue numbers and lettering. Seattle goes road blue tops and gray bottoms. And Shane Bieber is on the mound, ready to throw. He is 1-0 in the postseason with a 4.15 ERA. He's had 8 2/3 innings pitched. He has walked 2, struck out 10. And the prop bet we did on Snowman in the Morning this morning was number of strikeouts for Shane Bieber. They set the number at 9. I said over. I think he's going to have double digits tonight. That's our prop bet of the evening, presented by Wanna Parlay, the world's richest parlay. Tonight, our game is brought to you by 5 years at Hollow Live with our buddy Napoleon Jonamite as we promote Beyond the Myth. That's our sponsor tonight, Beyond the Myth, courtesy of Napoleon Jonamite. And we are set to go. Julio Rodriguez, number 44, will be stepping into the box. Through the batting lineup again, Rodriguez, Raleigh, Nate. We'll give you the lineup again one more time just to recap. We're ready to go. Navy blue tops, gray bottoms. Quinn Walcott behind the plate. Doug Eddings at first. Ben May at second. Alfonso Marquez at third. Here's the first pitch, and it's a ball, and off we go from Toronto. at 8:11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Julio Rodriguez hitting 200 in this postseason. The wind and the 1-0s, a swing and a smash, base hit down the line, and Rodriguez is off and running. Makes the turn around first, headed to second. He'll pull in with a leadoff double. And that is how the Mariners get started. The Mariners have led in every game in this series. Keep that in mind. The Mariners have led in every game in this series. Julio Rodriguez, 165 total bases since the All-Star break, trailing only the legend, that is Shohei Ohtani. Here's Cal Raleigh hitting at 227, 3 homers in the postseason. A look to second, the pitch outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Nobody out. Rodriguez at second with a leadoff double. Facing Shane Bieber for the Blue Jays, who comes set at the belt. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider. And the count's now even. 1 ball, 1 strike. That slider was nasty. And Raleigh swung over the top of it. You can support the show as they throw back to second to check on Rodriguez, and he's safe, by supplying us a super chat or a Cash App or a donation to our brand new GoFundMe, GoFundMe.com/Snowman's Road to Recovery. And you can also support us via PayPal at Snowman2172. 1-1 the count. Rodriguez at second. Bieber looks at him, sets at the belt, the kick and the pitch, a swing and a bouncing ball headed up the first baseline, foul. And the count is now 1-2. Brandon Keeler with this via our Facebook feed says, good to see you, Snowman. Hey, good to see you. Good to be here. Good to finally get my nerve back. Shane Bieber, whose out pitch is his slider, has a 2-2 count. That's a pitch that Rodriguez smashed down the line for a double. 1-2 the count. The pitch outside with a knuckle curve, and the count's now even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Brandon Keeler says we have to get together in 2026. That is not a question. That is done. We are going to get together, Brandon. That's a promise. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bieber looks at second where Julio Rodriguez stands, and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Low and inside. Count goes full, 3-2. In his career at the Rogers Center, Cal Raleigh is sitting at 279. Rodriguez leads away from second. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out in the top of the first. The payoff pitch, a swing and a line drive, foul. Down the right field line, came at him with a slider, and Raleigh was ready, but just hooked foul. Count stays where it is at 3-2. Nobody out, a runner aboard. Shout out to Addison Burleson, who is an international professional basketball player, and she's coming on the show, The Sports Nuts, on Friday. That is fabulous. I may have to poke in the guest booth on Friday for that. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss with a fastball up and in, and Raleigh goes down. First down of the inning. This time he swung below it as the fastball rose up. 1 out, 1 on. Josh Naylor at the plate takes a fastball high and tight for ball 1. Naylor at 429 429 this series. 3 homers. He's driven in 4. He's hitting .341 for the postseason. So there's another Seattle candidate for the MVP of the ALCS. A turn, a look towards second, but nothing happening. That's the first disengagement. You're allowed 3, and then a balk is called. I'm learning the new rules as I go. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, 1 on. Bieber sets at second. Now set at the belt, kicks and fires. A swing and a smash foul down the first baseline. That'll leave the count at 1-1. Love you guys for tuning in yesterday for our coverage of the Indianapolis Colts. Excuse me. With runners in scoring position, the Mariners as a team hitting at 239, and now time is called. And they're looking at the cleats of Josh Naylor, which is so cool. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the first inning, Julio Rodriguez at second saw the second pitch of the game and whacked it for a double. Bieber sets at the belt, looks at Rodriguez and the pitch outside with a changeup, and the count is now 2-1. Shane Bieber got his start in Cleveland and then was injured for a while, and now he finds himself in Game 7 of the American League Championship Series. 2 balls, a strike. The pitch up 3-1 with a changeup. Three balls, 1 strike, the count. Bieber sets and delivers a swing and a ground ball to pass first into right field for a base hit. Rodriguez coming around, throw to the plate is off, and the Mariners are off and rolling. They lead 1-0. Victor Locke is with us. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Good evening. I may or may not have trolled this afternoon.
What did you do?
Well, there was if you guys have been checking in shooting lights out, you really should. This debut of season 4 was incredible.
That first pitch is a strike to Julio Polanco, and the count's 0-1. The debut of season 4 was fantastic.
And there was a special guest that showed up.
Uh-oh. What did you do?
From New York.
Wise El Jefe. The pitch went outside with a changeup, and it's now 2-0. Wise El Jefe showed up.
Wise El Jefe. And I didn't know how bad it got with the bum trash known as Jason Whitlis.
The pitch on the way outside with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Have you not heard him swear about Jason Whitlis?
I thought that was done with. Apparently not, because that has now become his trigger word.
Which is why I don't use it.
I say, if I had known it was a trigger word like that, I would have just kept my mouth shut.
2-1 the count with 1 out. Victor Locke helping us out in the booth this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Runner at first and Josh Naylor. He drove in the first run of the game. The pitch on the way, a strike, and the count's even 2-2. Julio Rodriguez doubles. Cal Raleigh struck out, and Josh Naylor delivered a run-scoring single with 1 out in the first. Changeup just caught the outside part of the outside corner.
Yeah, I think it's a little too early to try to get people to chase.
2-2 the count. Bieber is set. No look to first. The pitch on the way, low and inside with a slider. And the count is now 3-2. 19th pitch of the inning.
I think it's a little too early to try and get guys to chase. You guys, I think for the first couple of innings, you got pitched straight up.
3-2, 1 out. Yeah, absolutely. 3-2, 1 out. Top of the first. 1-0 Seattle. Bieber sets with Naylor dancing around at first, and now they'll take a look at him. He just barely gets back. Well, I'm still waiting on a word from the folks at IU Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much a go, but I want to be sure all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. 3-2, the payoff pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball headed to short. Step on second one. Return hit the runner.
Yep. Clocked him right in the back of the head.
Oh my. Naylor's okay. He's Naylor is okay. He is running back to the dugout.
And I don't think you can call anything on that one. That was just a case of just bad luck.
Yeah. That was bad luck. I mean, the manager, John Schneider, for the Blue Jays is looking for interference. I don't think you can call interference on this.
No, especially with where he threw. Is like he didn't have enough height to throw over the head.
Yeah. Well, there's gonna be no interference call. Bieber is mad.
Oh yeah. I think they're trying to see if the jump, because he did jump.
Yeah. And the umpires are getting the umpires are getting together, and they're talking about it. Man, oh man!
Already the game is going crazy.
Yeah, already the game has gone sideways. Already the game has gone sideways.
Yeah, I don't understand why he did that, unless I think because he knew the ball was coming. So he tried to turn, but why jump?
It's a tough call, though.
It is. And
it's a tough call to call interference on. You have arguments for both sides.
You do. All right. Yeah, I don't know if
I don't think you can call interference on this. That's just bad luck.
I don't know if they're gonna call interference on this one, but if they do, I can see it on both ends, but it's just
I can see it on both sides that they would call interference, and then I can see it where they would not.
I just gotta wait and see.
All right. They have finished their discussion, and
they give it to him.
Double play.
They gave it to him.
They called interference. So a double play ends the inning, but the Mariners get one on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left. Now it's time for the Blue Jays to come to the plate. They trail 1-0. Now this word from Beyond the Myth.
Hey everyone, it's Napoleon Johnamite. Join me on October 27th to celebrate 5 years of the English-speaking members from one of the top VTuber agencies, HoloLive. From the debut of their first generation of girls in Myth in 2020, to their most recent live concert event held at the Radio City Music Hall in August of 2025. And for the sports fans, there will be coverage of their appearances at Dodger Stadium. Take a journey through VTubing history in Beyond the Myth, 5 years of HoloLive English, October 27th at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, exclusively on YouTube at Please Rewind Napoleon and Rumble.
Bottom of the first inning coming up. Let's go through the Blue Jays lineup. Leading off, the designated hitter George Springer. Batting second in left field is Nathan Lucas. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. bats third at first base. Alejandro, the captain Kirk, bats cleanup. He's catcher. Dalton Varsho bats fifth in center field. Ernie Clement bats sixth at third base. Addison Barger bats seventh. He's in right field. Isaiah Connor-Falefa bats eighth. He's at second base. And Andres the Giant Jimenez bats ninth. He is the shortstop. Through the lineup again, Springer the DH, Lucas, Guerrero, Kirk, Varsho, Clement, Barger, Connor-Falefa, and Jimenez. The Seattle defense lines up this way. Randy Arozarena in left, Julio Rodriguez in center. Victor Robles is in right. Around the horn from third to first. Suarez at third. Shortstop Crawford. Rivas at second. Naylor at first. Behind the plate is the big dumper Cal Raleigh, and he will catch the pitching of George Kirby. This game is going to be crazy. Victor will keep us updated on Monday Night Football. There is a doubleheader going on tonight with the Buccaneers and the Lions from Detroit. Again, through the Blue Jays batting order, Springer the DH, Lucas in left, Guerrero Jr. at first, Kirk behind the plate, batting fourth, batting fifth, Dalton Varsho, Ernie Clement sixth, Addison Barger bats seventh. And we take a look at George Kirby, who's making his fourth start of the postseason. He's 0-1 with a 7.07 ERA. He's thrown 14 innings. Opponents hit in 293 against him. He has walked 3 and struck out 18. His primary pitch is his four-seam fastball. All right, set to go from Toronto. Rod Peterson, that's for you. George Springer will lead things off. Former Astro won a World Series title with them, now trying to do the same with the Blue Jays. He has ignited this Blue Jay team since his arrival 3 years ago. From the windup, the first pitch, way inside, ball one. And Seattle got their leadoff hitter on in the top of the first, and he eventually scored. Let's see if the Blue Jays can copy that formula. 1 ball, no strikes to George Springer. George Kirby is ready. From the windup, the pitch, way inside, 2-0. High and tight with a fastball for the first 2 pitches, trying to back him off the plate. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch, a swing and a foul out of play, and the count's 2-1. Tomorrow on Snowman in the Morning, we'll review both of the championship games, and then tomorrow night, beginning at 6:30, it's the return of the NBA to Snowman Multimedia. From the windup, the 2-1 pitch, a swing and a foul out of play, and the count's even 2-2. 4 straight fastballs from George Kirby to open the game. Blue Jays trying to make their first appearance in the World Series since 1993, when they beat the White Sox in 6 games. Here's the pitch, way outside with a slider, and the count's full 3-2. Game 7, 2 of the greatest words in sports. From the windup, the payoff pitch, way outside, a fastball, ball 4, and Springer's aboard.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to get some my food ready to get cooking.
Man, what you cooking tonight?
I thought I'd make a surf and turf.
What's on Victor's menu tonight?
Well, I'm making surf and turf, a pair of lobster tails, and a pair of steaks.
Yep.
And
for the steaks,
I just realized
Nathan Lucas. He takes a fastball outside, a sinker outside. How do you throw a sinker at 98?
very, very hard.
I've never attempted to throw the sinker. I just went fastball, curveball, changeup. Nathan Lucas hitting a 348 in the ALCS. 1-0 Seattle. Bottom of the first, tying run aboard, and George Springer. From the set, here's the pitch. Strike call to the inside corner at 99 with a fastball, and the count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I tried throwing a sinker only once.
How bad were you hurting after you threw the darn thing?
Oof, because you have to really control. You have to control where you release at.
Yep.
Otherwise, throw straight.
1-1 pitch, swinging a 5 ball to left. A Rosarena giving chase near the line. He's got it. 1 out in the bottom of the first, and Springer will retreat back to first base.
The one thing
any kind of pitch like a slider, not a slider, a sinker, a cutter.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't throw those pitches.
It's not easy to do those.
That's a lot. That's a lot of torque on your arm. Here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's only struck out once this series, which means he's dangerous.
Yeah, and one thing that the Jays cannot do is go scoreless in this bottom half of the inning.
First pitch is a strike with a sinker. I'm going to read that again. A sinker at 99.
99?
How you throw a sinker and it's up at 99 miles an hour?
I was like, you sure that's not a cutter? Because 99, that's way too fast for a sinker.
The 0-1, that's a strike. Another sinker, this time at 98. Counts 0-2.
I don't like.
What do you
Oh,
think?
I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing. It looks like he's letting it spin off his two fingers when he lets go.
Yeah, looks that way. Looks that way. 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Base hit in the left field. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is now aboard. Tying run now at second in the form of George Springer, who walked to begin this inning.
Mm-hmm.
And the Blue Jays looking to respond. Kenneth Clark is with us. Says, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing good, and let's go Jays.
K. Clark.
That's the team I'm looking forward. That's the team I'm watching.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Vic, how do you like the new set?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yep, we're going full game of the week mode. We're going full game of the week. And I'm going to say something I have not said in 30 years. I'm the best at doing this play-by-play.
There you go.
Because I'm old school.
You know what's
Here's the captain, Alejandro Kirk, at 217 this series, 5 of 23. He does have a home run and 4 driven in. Tying run at second. Go ahead and run at first. Bottom of the first, 1 out. Kirby sets at the chest. Here's the pitch. Way outside, and it pops away from the catcher, and Springer doesn't move.
Mm-hmm.
Counts 1-0.
I thought it was really funny. I was watching an interview by Roxanne Shante, if you guys know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
Rap diva of the 80s and 70s. And she was talking about the Shante effect.
Yeah.
About how, because she was talking with her mom about how everyone hated her. She's like, if everyone hates me, why are they here to see me? And she was just saying, because you're the best at what you do. That's why.
Exactly. And I've had you know why I struggle with that? I told you this, and I told a few other people this, and I told Jodi this. You know why I struggle with saying that? Because I don't want to sound arrogant.
No, I know.
I have walked that tightrope for years, but now I've cut that tightrope, and I say, you know what? The hell with it. I am the best at what I do.
There you go.
1-0 the count. George Kirby and Cal Raleigh had a meeting at the mound. Now we're ready to get back to work. Springer at second, Guerrero at first. 1 out, 2 on. Kirby sets. The pitch to Kirk. A breaking ball inside with a slider. And the count's now 2-0. Had some chili mac earlier, which was absolutely delicious. I had that last night yesterday during the Colts game.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
2-0 the count. The pitch to Kirk. Right there for a strike with a sinker at 98. A sinker at 98. A sinker at 98. How? I'm not going to ask. 2-1 to Kirk. I'm tired of asking. My pitching days are over. That's why I let these young boys do it. The kick and the pitch. Fastball way inside, and the count is now 3-1. All I have to do is get reps and continue to get my rhythm back. Okay, you made it when you're getting spammed with MLB games live stream or college football live stream. I've made it now. 3-1. The pitch on the way. Strike hard, and the count's full 3-2. Fastball at 98. And Alejandro Kirk saying, was it there? And he got an answer, and he's like, okay. That just caught the zone. 3-2, 1 out. Kirby looks at second. The pitch on the way. A swing and a foul out of play. Maybe. Naylor giving chase, and it is out of play. Count remains at 3-2. Josh Naylor has been a big addition for the Seattle Mariners.
Yes, indeed.
He's been a big addition for the Mariners. Kamawai has subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much. Let's get to 3,000 before Halloween. Why not? Why not? We got 10 days to do it. Payoff pitch. A swing and a foul. We'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes. Big opportunity for the Blue Jays, who trail 1-0. A walk and a hit This is the 8th pitch in this at bat. Kirby to Kirk. Looks at second. The payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a fastball at 98. And there's 2 down in the inning. Came right back at him with a fastball, and Kirk didn't get to it. Two outs now with 2 on in the bottom of the first. Here's Dalton Varsho. A look to second by Kirby. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. The count. Kirby is ready. So is Varsho. Here's the pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball, headed and through for a base hit. Rounding third is Springer. He's headed home. We are tied at 1 apiece. A seeing eye single for Dalton Varsho, who comes through once again with 2 out. A 2-out hit by the Blue Jays. What else is new? And we're even at 1. Even if Rivas got to it, I don't think he would have been able to throw out Dalton Varsho. So a seeing eye single for Varsho has evened this game. Each team now with 2 hits in the inning. Guerrero at third, Varsho at first, and here's Ernie Clement. With everyone standing at the Sky Dome. The pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1 on a fastball at 98. Ernie Clement hitting at .333 this series, .447 overall in the postseason, which means this kid can hit. 0-1 the count. Runners hit the corners. The pitch, swinging a bouncing ball foul, third base side, and the count is now 0-2. The 5 through 9 hitters in all the wins in this series are hitting .383, and in the 3 losses, they're hitting .113. They have 5 runs, 18 RBIs, and 15 runs scored in the 3 wins. That's batters 5 through 9. 0-2 to Clement. The pitch on the way, a swing and a high fly ball into center field and deep. Racing back is Rodriguez. He'll make the over-the-shoulder catch, and that is that. But Toronto gets a run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave a pair. We're done with 1 in the ALCS game number 7. It's the Mariners 1 and the Blue Jays 1. This is the 2025 American League Championship Series game number 7 on Snowman Sportsnet.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
If ever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
One apiece as we head to the top of the second. Brian Snow here with you. 5, 6, and 7 due for the Seattle Mariners. Randy Arozarena, Eugenio Suarez, and J.P. Crawford. Seattle got a run in the top of the first on a run-scoring single from Josh Naylor. And Toronto said, I got you, with Dalton Varsho smacking a C&I single up the middle to even the game at one apiece. And that's where we stand as we head to the second. Brian Snow and Victor Locke here with you. Victor Locke is busy getting his surf and turf on. Don't forget, every day, weekdays, Monday through Friday, it's Snowman in the Morning, beginning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We go to the second, and Arozarena takes a strike with a fastball. And the count's 0-1. Shane Bieber was in trouble. Then the Blue Jays got a double play on an interference call to get out of the inning. The pitch on the way, outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Holy cow. What is going on here? Oh, a Grassy raid. Holy cow. I'm getting a Grassy raid. Holy catfish. Thank you. Thank you all very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll have to come in and say hi when I get a minute. Here's the pitch. Way upstairs and fouled off. Oh, boy. Look at this. I got a Grassy raid, folks. The one and only Tom Grassy has supplied me with a raid. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a bouncing ball to short and through for a base hit. Wow. Holy cow. I got a Grassy raid. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you all. I didn't realize what was going on. And they're still coming. I had to take a picture of this, the numbers of the people that are checking in here. And I know I'm not going to get through everybody, but I'm going to say raid from the Grassy Posse, from Finn, Will Van Luvani. I hope I got that right. Also in, here's a pitch upstairs to Eugenio Suarez for ball 1. He's hitting at 318. Slim Mask with a Grassy raid. O.L. Greg, Jordan Kendall, Joe Meyer, Mulligan, Quinn Ferber. Thank you all very much. If y'all can supply us a Cash App donation and a super chat, here's a line drive base hit in the center field that'll put runners at first and second for Seattle with nobody out in the second. Boom here with a Grassy raid. Joseph G with a Grassy raid. Jason Lott. Who else is here? Phone Guy. Fatal 50 Cal. Oh my God, the raid is on. The raid is on and popping. Wow. Tyler Coppola, best wishes to you and your family, Brian. Thank you. Zachary Ellis, Antics, watching it, Bump 63. I am not a baseball fan, but I'm here with Tom. Here's a bouncing ball back to Bieber, turn and throw to first, 1 out in the second. Giovanni, Fire Blaster, Christopher Myers, 2 + 2 does not equal 3. You should have way more subs with that voice of yours. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. If whoever, with all the guys that are in the raid, if you can drop a sub to the channel, that would be great. I appreciate it. Aaron Kosek said, Grassy raid, go Mariners. Someone dropped me a question. Who is your favorite baseball team? I'll give you 2 of them. One is the Cardinals, because that was my first team I ever watched. The pitch to Rivas is a strike, and the count's 0-1. The other is the Chicago White Sox, because I'm from Chicago. My man still calling the game like a pro while reading chat. I appreciate it. This is wonderful. Like I said, if all you guys can hit the subscribe button, I want to try to get up to 3,000 subs before the month is out. There's a foul ball out of play, and the count's 0-2. Tim Shook says, happy to be here. Who's going to win this game? I got my money on the Blue Jays. Trijo Tap, great game call. I appreciate you. O.L. Greg says, fantastic voice. Subs for future content. I appreciate it. My God, I appreciate this raid. Owen says, Grassy raid, go Jays. Keltone says, sub. I appreciate it. Shahi. If I did not say that right, let me know. It says hit that subscribe button. Already liked and subscribed. Education Unpacked. Thank you. Giovanni says just sub. Thank you. Let's see if this raid can get us to 3,000. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a slider. 2 down to the inning with runners at second and third. Zach Phoenix, I'll be coming by for more streams in the future for sure, man. Good find, Grossi. Thank you, Tom. Thank you to the great Tom Grossi for this. I'm about to cry because I got a raid from the Grossi posse, and I love the Grossi posse. Hughes says, poor White Sox. Yes, I know. Poor White Sox. Absolutely. They've been through hell the last couple of years. Shahi says, I'm from Chicago too. What part of Chicago are you from? Back to the top of the Victor Robles swinging a ground ball back to the pitcher, turn and throw to first in time, inning over, and Shane Bieber works out of the jam. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the second. Mariners 1, Toronto 1. You've got the Popes team. Yep. Go Cards says Mike Gentry. Timothy Werland, a part of the Grossi Posse Raids, says Go Cards. OL Greg says what a pro. Tyler Capella says, I'm from Chicago too. I subbed. Thank you. Y'all are great. Fire Blaster says, this guy is fantastic. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Says, yeah, I got your sub, man. I appreciate it. I am a survivor of stage 4 pancreatic cancer. To all of those in the Grossi Posse raid, I am a survivor of stage 4 cancer, and I'm trying to make this my living. So thank you all very much for coming by. I appreciate it. Trio Top says just subs. Says, hey, yo, I'm a White Sox fan also.
Hey.
Love that. What neighborhood are you from in Chicago? I'm from the Morgan Park area. I'm from the South Side.
Mm-hmm.
Bro's killing it with the viewer spike. Didn't miss a beat. Hey, I love you guys. I love that I got this raid because I was busy queuing up a commercial break, and then I see I got like 100 comments. I'm like, what in the world's going on? Then I see this. Mr. Grossi, you are an angel. Thank you very much.
Tom Grossi.
I got a raid from Tom Grossi. I'm going to cry. My night is made.
Right?
My night is made. Mugachik says subbed up. Giovanni says subbed. You got a great voice for commentating, says Mallory. I really appreciate that. Thank you. OL Greg says sub everyone. I told y'all my goal is to get to 3,000 by the end of the month, and this raid is going to help matters if everybody that comes in gives a sub to the channel. Oh boy, the numbers are going to be off the charts.
Also,
John 1503 multitasking, doing the baseball play-by-play and reading the chat. Great job, thank you. Mallory says let's do it. Shahi says love the call, thank you. Sahi, I butchered your name, and I'm so sorry for that. Are you going to stream the World Series? You damn right I'm streaming the World Series.
Yes, we are.
A chance to put that on my resume? You better believe I've done the last 2 Super Bowls. I've done the Women's National Championship for women's basketball. I've covered the WNBA. NFL, NHL starts this week. NBA starts this week. Grossi Posse, thank you all. You all are angels. I mean it. Says thank you, Brian Snow. You just found some new fans. Thank you all very much. Showbiz Liz with a Grossi raid. Ben Pate Prylat. I hope I read that right. Read your story on the GoFundMe, man. Praying for your health and safety and sending you some support. You are awesome, Ben. Lakeview East says Sahi. Sinister Cooper subbed and liked. What about you? I'm from the South Side, Sahi. I am from the South Side. George Kirby gets ready to start the bottom of the second while I'm in the midst of a Grossi raid. Here's the pitch to Addison Barker. It's low and outside for ball 1. Zach Phoenix, that scorebook at the top is pretty neat. Thank you. Someone directed me to that. Am I in recovery? Yes, I am in remission, but still trying to get back on my feet. Here's the pitch. Strike called with a slider, and the count's even 1-1. Showbiz Liz, love your setup. Thank you. Keltone. Answer Keltone's question. Yes, I am in recovery, but as I said, I'm disabled right now, and I'm trying to get back on my feet. Here's the pitch. Swing a bouncing ball. Foul down the right field line. And the count is now 1-2. 1-1 tie here in the top of the second. And I'm in the midst of a Grossi Posse raid, and I love that. Oh, brother, Tim Shuck listening from Humboldt Park. Oh my God, I got stories about Humboldt Park and all the teams that Victor and I covered when we used to work at Ho Chunk. Is it bad to be a fan of both the Cubs and stuff? I love everything Chicago, and when it comes down to the Crosstown Classic, yeah, the Humboldt Park Heat, absolutely. I always root for the Sox, but when they aren't against each other, both. I understand the pitch on the way outside. The count's even 2-2 with a slider. Mallory says, "Way to kick cancer's ass." Thank you very much. Do me a favor, y'all. I want y'all to put a 1 in the chat along with the hashtag for Jodi, Jodi. That's my wife. Here's a bouncing ball to short. JP Crawford up with a toss to first in time. 1 down in the second. So do me a favor. If the Grassi Posse is still here, and I think a lot of people are, I want you to put the hashtag, the number 4, Jodi. That's a tribute to my beautiful wife, Jodi, who is the reason I'm here. Benjamin says, "Well done winning the battle. Keep going strong." Quentin Barber says, "Subbed. I appreciate it." Sahi says, "Oh, cool. I have friends from Morgan Park." I do too. I haven't been to Chicago since my mom died. Here's the pitch to Kiner Falefa. It's outside for ball 1 with a fastball at 98. Kelton, what a beast. You deserve this, my brother. Much love to you. Thank you all. Thank you all very much. 2 + 2 = 3 says F Cancer. That is great. Here's the pitch. Swinging the line drive. Caught by Naylor at first. 2 down in the inning. Man, Naylor played that perfectly. Lions or Bucks? I'm going Lions. Richard Bond, congratulations, man, on the recovery. God bless you. Prayers for healing and love, friend. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all very, very much. I am just a humble broadcaster who had a fight with cancer, won it, and now I'm trying to get back on my feet. So if you guys can supply either a few cash apps or some super chat donations, here's a bouncing ball to short. JP Crawford off at long throw, and it's not in time. It gets away from Naylor. And Andres the Giant Jimenez is on with a hit. 2 + 2 says, "I'll be back for sure, my dude. Love the vibes. Have a great rest of the night. I appreciate it." JP Ryan 816, man, you do it all. If only disc golf got more TV coverage for you to commentate, I'd be tuning in all the time. I'm going to find a way to do that. Chipped in on the GoFundMe. Keep that chin up, brother. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you all. And thank you to Tom Grossi for sending this to me. Here's the pitch to Springer up and in for ball 1. Hazmat 83, tell you what, you sound like a real radio announcer. Reminds me of listening to Braves games with my dad back in the day. Yeah, Skip Carey in the bunch. Skip Carey in the bunch, I think on WCNN. If I got that wrong, please tell me. Runner doesn't go, pitch inside, 2-0 to George Springer, who walked his first time up. Owen with the hashtag for Jodi. More hashtags. Tim Shock responded. JP Ryan, Quentin Farber, RCS _560. All with the hashtag for Jodi. That's in tribute to my beautiful wife. Here's a bouncing ball to third. Up with it, Suarez. The long toss to first in time. Inning over. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left. Go to the third, tied at 1.
Wow.
Mike A in the house says for Jodi. Mallory says for Jodi. Like I said, this is a tribute to my beautiful wife, who is the reason I'm here. Jodi rescued me not only from, well, let me say it the right way. She's rescued me from the brink of death 3 separate times. 3 separate times. She's on me to like really get my body together. And but she stays on me about it. But I love her dearly. She is the reason I'm here. She's always cheering me on. I got you guys cheering me on. John 1503, keep up the fight, Snowman. You are you a small donation. Thank you with the hashtag for Jodi. If the Jays win, I will definitely be returning for that. Thank you, Owen. I just hope you return because I plan to cover the World Series. Jodi's an absolute legend. Yes, she is. Dr. K is an absolute legend. She is the reason I'm still here. Sahib, best live stream ever. Thank you. Thank you all for the raid. I'm humbled. And to Tom Grossi himself, the great Tom Grossi, Tom, I am humbled and I am honored that you selected me and my channel for a Grassy Posse raid.
That's awesome.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Wow. Delusive says, I'm hoping the Mariners win. I think it's finally time for the last team at least to make it to a World Series. Yeah, they're the last team that has never made it to a World Series. So I can't ask that trivia question. LRGC just subscribed. Thank you very much. Man, this is awesome.
Right now we're in the third, and the Lions are leading 14-3. Low scoring game.
Not for me. Oh, well, Greg says Grassy Posse is sticking around. You'll be part of my regular dual screen game day action. Much appreciated. OL Greg, I don't know if you like the NBA, but I got a doubleheader for the NBA tomorrow. And then a day off Wednesday, and the NHL comes to Snowman Sportsnet on Thursday. Yes, I'm trying my hand at hockey. I haven't done hockey in a long. I know I've done it before. Haven't done it in a long time, but I am going to. I'm going to do it. Delusive says, count me in. OL Greg, also a Cards fan, family from St. Louis, visited St. Louis a couple times, had a chance to get a picture of Busch Stadium. Thank you to my beautiful wife for that trip. OL Greg says, I'll be here. Yeah, game of the week format is how we're going. I usually only cover one team, but after covering the fever and learning how my body is not used to the full grind yet, going to do it game of the week so I can get my reps in. Delusive said hockey was the first sport I really watched as a child with my dad. Duncan Keith, I love it. To the third, and Rodriguez bounces one off his foot for strike one. Duncan Keith was always my favorite player. I love my Blackhawks. Being from Chicago, I've been a Blackhawk fan basically since 1985 when they took on the big bad Edmonton Oilers, who were my very first favorite team, and I think you can guess why. I'll be telling my friends about you. Thank you very much. As I said, if you all can drop a super chat for me to help grow this channel and help keep it running, a donation to the GoFundMe to help get me back on my feet so I can help out financially around the house. Callie Greenchills is with us as
Callie.
Go Jays. What's up, Callie? For some reason, I like Patrick. I love Patrick Kane.
If you haven't been on one of Snowman's calls for the fever, Callie is our brain bender master.
Yes, she is. Callie's one of our producers. She's in charge of all the trivia. Delusive said for some reason Patrick Kane was just part of the core of that dynasty. Kane, Jonathan Taves, Corey Crawford,
Duncan Keith.
Duncan Keith. The pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. Glad Julio Rodriguez is okay. Shahi says true. Callie says thanks, guys. We just had a Grassy Posse raid, folks. The great Tom Grassi sent a raid my way. Holy cow. Touchdown Bucks. That game is now 14-10. Thank you, Shahi.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Guess who?
Hansen says, go Jays. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Yes, he did. Yeah. Oh, no. They say no swing. They say no swing. All right. So the count's 1-2. He did not swing. He did hold up. Slim Hansen, go Jays. Best wishes, Snowman. Thank you. Reaction: the Cubs won the World Series. I hid in my apartment. The pitch on the way. Outside, counts even 2-2. Delusive said, I'll finish my thought. What was your reaction to when the Cubs won the World Series? I hid in my house.
And
period.
No,
I hid in my house. 2-2 the count. From the windup from Bieber, the 2-2 pitch, swinging a bouncing ball to third. Clements got it. Long throw. Got him. Or was it called foul? It was called foul. It was called foul.
So the two-point conversion fails.
When the Cubs won the World Series, I lived in LaPorte, Indiana, and I was surrounded by Cub fans.
How that happened, I have no idea.
Don't ask. Please don't ask. Julio Rodriguez, the second player in Major League history with multiple 30-30 seasons, age 24 or younger. That's 30 home runs and 30 stolen bases. That's crazy for this kid. That's crazy for this kid. So it's 14-9 in Detroit, if I'm understanding correctly. 2-2, nobody out. The pitch. A swing and a bouncing ball foul. We'll do it again. 1-1 tie here in the top of the third. Rodriguez, 6'3", 228 from the Dominican Republic. One whale of a baseball player. From the windup, the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a high fly ball in the deep left field. That is trouble. Going, and goodbye baseball. Julio Rodriguez with a solo shot in the third, and the Mariners lead 2-1. Kenneth Clark dropped a link for us to follow. Delusive said, so glad Grassi found a Chicago sports-loving broadcaster. Absolutely. Hey, Julio Rodriguez got every part of that pitch. He got every piece of that. I had a Grassi Posse raid tonight. Rising Rhino is the channel that he dropped. Y'all go follow Rising Rhino and show him some love with a hashtag Snowman Raid. Ryder Boswell says, go Mariners. That home run by Rodriguez has put the Mariners in front 2-1. We got a few new subscribers tonight. Here's Cal Raleigh, and he bounces one to the right side. Snagged by Guerrero. Flipped to Bieber in time. 1 out in the third. Education Unpacked says, why Snowman? My last name is Snow, and many people have tried to make it an insult. I turned it into a nickname, and as my wife told me, I turned it into a brand.
Mm-hmm.
So that works. I took that insult that was supposed to be an insult when I was a kid. I turned it into a nickname, and now I've turned it into a brand. Here's the pitch to Naylor, and he whacks one to right, but caught by Addison Barger. 2 down in the inning.
And right now, Toronto's got to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, only 1 run has come across, but it's the Seattle Mariners. They can score in bunches. We've seen them score in bunches. Education Unpacked says, excellent. Yeah, I took that nickname and turned it into a brand.
Mm-hmm.
No one expected me to do anything. No one expected me to do anything with it. You know? Here's the pitch to Jorge Polanco. It's low and inside with a knuckle curve for ball 1. How'd you guys like that home? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys like that home run call for me for Julio Rodriguez. Low 1-0 pitch. Low and outside with a changeup, 2-0. The pitch on the way is a strike, and the count's 2-1. Another changeup. Put a 1 in the chat if you like that home run call. And here they come. Overtime. Callie Greenshield says extra innings. Education Unpacked says that's the way to do it. Absolutely. The pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball foul. We'll do it again. And the count's even, I beg your pardon, count's even 2-2. For sure thing, B. Hughes. Education Unpacked says didn't unsee it. You can go back and take a look at it as Julio Rodriguez homered to start this inning. Mike Gentry was here for the home run call. I appreciate you guys so very much. The 2-2 outside with a changeup. High and outside is what I wanted to say. And the count's now 3-2. Randy Arozarena due next. The pitch on the way. A swinging a bouncing ball foul. We'll do it again. This Seattle Mariners team, the second half of the year and on through the playoffs, this is a good hitting ball club. And they've already won 2 in the Sky Dome. Yes, I still call it the Sky Dome. Officially, it's called Rogers Center, but I still call it the Sky Dome. Delusive said I left for a sec to see what Grassi said about the raid. The pitch, bouncing ball up the middle, threw for a base hit. What did Grassi say about the raid? Do y'all know? Because I want to go back and listen to his stream and check it out and tell him thanks personally for that raid. Education Unpacked, I don't stream, so I'll never be rated, but I'm always happy to see the joy of other creators.
Never say never, my man. Never
this
say
is
never.
Good, man. This is good.
Never say never.
Delusive says I left for a second to see what Grassi said about that. I want to hear what Grassi said about the raid. If you guys know, please tell me. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Rosarena for ball, strike one. He was talking about how rating people helps monetize and allows creators to jumpstart a channel. It does.
It really does.
And this is a big one I got tonight. So again, if y'all get a chance, tell Tom Grassi Snowman says thank you. That's high with a fastball, 2-1 or 1-1. Beg your pardon. Also helps that I have a little bit of this. Two balls, one ball, one strike, 2 out. Run home on the home run by Rodriguez. I hope this is the start of the growth of your channel. I appreciate that. Here's a strike with a slider, and the count's even 2-2. I've been wanting so bad for a big raid to help my channel because I've helped out a few others. Tom Grassi is a mainstay for me. Clickbait Sports with Grassi and 5 Point Vids. There's a mainstay for me. And someone tell Grassi my favorite team. I have 2 in the household. That's outside with a slider. Counts even 2-2. Somebody get word to Grassi for me that my 2 favorite football teams, for my wife, it's the Colts, and for me, it's the 49ers. Am I drinking beer? No. He does several during halftime. Man, I appreciate you all. Timothy Wharton is with us. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Inning over. But the Mariners get 1 on 2 hits. No errors. And nobody left. We go to the 1 left. I beg your pardon. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Mariners 2, Blue Jays 1. This is the 2025 American League Championship Series, game number 7 on Snowman Sportsnet. A lot of really good feedback about you. You were really like, oh man, I am blushing. Okay, if y'all ever seen a black man blush, you seeing him now. He does several during halftime. Am I drinking beer? No, I'm not drinking beer. Tom is a huge pack. Oh, I know he's a Packers fan. That's part of the reason why I follow him, because he is a Packer fan and he's done so much for St. Jude. I want to do the same thing for cancer patients. I want to do the same thing that Tom is doing, because now being in the cancer community, I want to have an impact. It was prostate cancer that took my dad, and it was colon cancer that took my mom. And stage 4 pancreatic cancer nearly got me. So that's why I have all the funding options out there. I had someone question whether I actually went through cancer. Yeah, I did. If I didn't go through cancer, I wouldn't have 5 organs missing. Nor would I remember the date of my surgery. April 4, 2022 is the day I went under the knife to get the cancer removed. It cost me 5 organs, but I'm still here kicking ass. I am alive. I am well. And I kick cancer's ass. A salute to everybody who has supported not just me, but my family. I appreciate you guys. Just went to go plug you to my friend. I appreciate that. DeLucia said, I'm sorry, 5 organs? Yeah, 5 organs, including my left kidney. Left kidney, gallbladder, 3 other more organs are missing. There's some other stuff missing. My wife and my daughter remember all that stuff. Me? Nah. I'm just glad to be here, but I'm also very aware of everything that has happened to me and everything I've gone through. Delusive, what a legend you are. Holy moly. I've been called a legend. I've been called a walking miracle. Had haters call me a fraud because they don't understand what I've been through, and they want to see me fail. Well, failure is not an option. And speaking of my beautiful Dr. K, I think she's headed to bed. Yep. Tired, honey?
Yeah.
Hit the wall?
Yeah.
Night time for you?
Yeah.
What time do I have to get you up tomorrow? No. What time do you have to get up tomorrow?
same time. I think I don't have to wait till 7 though.
Okay. All right. I'll have my alarm set.
If my brain looks
Exactly.
By the way, is your pancreas, left kidney,
your
adrenal gland,
spleen,
your gallbladder was taken out.
gallbladder,
They got into your intestines and
Got
your
it.
Stomach.
got into my intestines and part of my stomach. Those are all the organs that were taken out. That's everything that was taken out during my cancer surgery. Thank you, honey. I love you. Who's the other fellow in the call? That's my friend Victor. Education
Hello, all.
effect. Sorry for the loss of the loved ones. Man, look, I have their spirit with me. Swing and a miss on Nathan Lucas. And the count is now even at 2-2. 2-1 Mariners, bottom of the third. What did you think of the perfect game by Ohtani? It's Shohei Ohtani.
It's Shohei Ohtani.
That's not a lot of play. We'll do it again at 2-2. What do I think of the perfect? It's Shohei Ohtani. Period. It's Shohei Ohtani.
He has really great control of his pitches.
2-2 the count. Nobody out. From the windup, the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a foul. We'll do it again. What's up, Napoleon?
Same old stuff, different day, you know.
If anybody understands. You know, Napoleon, I just had something wonderful happen a few moments, like 10 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. You got a major raid from what I hear.
Yes, I did. Swing and a miss. Lucas is gone. 1 out in the third on a slider. Yeah, I got a Grossi Posse raid.
From the legendary
Very nice.
Tom Grossi. That's
Tom Grossi sent a raid my way. Unbelievable.
And I believe he's watching the
Buccaneers and Lions.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm keeping an eye on that right now myself in a separate tab.
Yep.
And looking at where it is right now in the third quarter, is it too early to call Genevieve Yoso the first perfect week in Snowman Multimedia history?
Well, we'll see.
We'll
because
see. But
right now the Lions, the Bucks are not out of it. Let's put it that way. The Bucks are not out of it.
Bucks are never out of it. Bucks are never
true.
out of
Look at what happened with the Broncos yesterday.
Oh my God, yes.
And Neguka is
Education
in.
Unplugged. I think Education Unplugged is stepping away. Have a good night and a great life. I appreciate that. I appreciate that raid. 1 out in the third. 2 outs in the third. The pitch, swing and a miss by Alejandro Kirk for strike 1. This reminds me of the time that I met His Airness.
Michael Jordan.
Someone spamming again. I know that happened in the first inning. The pitch,
you get all these
swing and a
bots.
miss. And the count's 0-2.
You get the bots during the baseball games. You get the bots during football.
Mm-hmm.
You get the bots all the time.
I get the bots. I always get the bots. That's way outside. The count's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If anybody is left from the Grossi Posse raid, if y'all can help the channel with a super chat or a Cash App donation, that would be nice. Swinging a ground ball to short. Line drive to short, caught by J.P. Crawford, inning over. Nothing across for the Blue Jays. We go to the top of the fourth. It's the Mariners 2 and the Blue Jays 1. That is crazy.
Oh, I sent you guys something.
I got a Grossi Posse raid tonight. My year is made.
I sent you something in the chats, Snowman, in the group chat.
You did? Hold on.
Yeah, it was a joke though. It was a joke.
What'd you send me? Okay, I see it. Wait, wrong group chat. You big dummy.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh
where did
no,
you send
you
it?
big dummy.
In the chat with you, me, Droid, and Dog.
Okay. There we go. Don't see it.
Yeah, it
When'd you
was
send it? When'd you send it?
418.
Man,
You were out.
Oh no, I saw it.
Now you see it.
The Hennessy joke. I saw it.
Yeah. Actually, I think what they did is they put the bottles behind the counter because you had to, so that you had to go to the cashier to
Right.
actually go.
Right.
But I was like, this sold out. The Hennessy is sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I got a PayPal donation. I got a PayPal donation. Thank you.
Nice.
We'll find out who sent it here.
I seriously can't believe anybody would want to buy Hennessy just because. Okay.
I hate Hennessy.
I've never had Hennessy.
John Hall sent me a $5 PayPal donation. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate that. I do. Here from the Tom Grossi Show. # for Jodi. Keep up the good fight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So,
thank you
like
all.
I said, if
Thank
Playmaker
you
comes
all.
in tomorrow,
Which I have a feeling he will.
Wanting to fight me, there's a reason.
And that's the reason.
Well, no, it wasn't what I put in. It's the fact that I threw Jason Whitlock at Wise, and Wise went off for about a good 15 minutes.
Oh Lord. Did he cuss?
No, he didn't cuss. He was close though.
Surprise. No, I know he was close.
He was talking about Choke Rivers or Doc Rivers.
Choke Rivers. Oh man. Oh boy.
You all right?
No.
At least you're honest.
No, I'm not all right.
Why not?
Yeah.
Victor, you crazy. Yeah, you.
What did I do?
No, it's not. It's not you. It's not you. Gino Suarez up to the plate. He takes a pitch inside for ball 1. Like I said, folks, if y'all can do me a favor and help out with a Cash App or two or a PayPal donation or two to help my family, because we got to get some groceries, and I just found out my balance on PayPal is in the negative for some reason. Here's the pitch. You're gonna miss, and the count's even 2-2. So, if the posse is still, if the Grossi posse is still here, old Snowman can use some help, and I mean that. I mean it. Varlin is up in the bullpen for the Blue Jays. 2-2, nobody out. Top of the 4th inning. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Suarez is gone. 1 out in the 4th. Yeah. So if I seem a little nervous, that's why. And I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Ay.
Oh, and I actually had to go off.
Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Go ahead, Napoleon.
I had to go off on Corsair, the PC parts company, on their Twitter.
Why?
Because while they were doing this promo thing for some kind of PC build, whatever, they said, quote,
"Oh
should
no,
we invite LeBron next," with a goat emoji right next to it.
Oh
dear
no.
God, no. There's a pitch down low, and the count's now 2-1.
Close quote.
Close quote.
Yes, that's for Wednesday.
So the moment I saw that, I went right there and said, "Do not use LeBron and goat
Swing and a
emoji
miss
in the same sentence."
And swing and a miss by Crawford. Counts even 2-2. 2-1. Seattle, top of the 4th. Elusive said, "I think I found my destination for the rest of tonight." I cannot tell y'all enough, and I'm gonna find where he actually sent the raid. I know we sent it at halftime. I'm gonna find it, and I want to hear it. And to the great Tom Rossi, I love you. Thank you for the raid so very much.
Oh,
I appreciate that.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
There's some news that came in earlier from Droid. Pacers rookie Cam Jones was arrested for reckless driving, evading police before eventually stopping on I-65. If we've been on I-65.
You fool.
Exactly.
Wait. Give me this button. Give me this button. To that Pacer rookie.
You fool! To Cam Jones. You fool!
Is a swing and a shot. Base hit into the corner. Left fielder drop it. Crawford pulls into second with a 1-out double.
And what does that mean for the Pacers already?
It means
because they're already minus Tyrese Halliburton.
Exactly. And I think that's for the year,
Already
right?
minus Ryder Braswell is with us. Ryder loved the sound bites. I got a few more in the truck.
Oh, dear.
Good piece of hitting by Crawford. What is it with professional sports players and not being able to drive like a normal person? Because they think they're above the law.
They do. They think they're
they think they're above the law.
Basically, a skill issue.
That's exactly what it is. Rivas takes the ball outside for ball one. Rivas struck out in the second. 7 hits now for the Mariners, only 3 for the Blue Jays. Mariners lead 2-1 in the top of the fourth.
They've hit the end of 3.
Breaking ball strike, and the count's 2-1. And we got an update. Victor, go.
We hit the end of 3. Lions 21, Buccaneers 9, and it looks like there might be a 4th down coming up for the Lions. And could we be seeing another gamble?
Well, duh. Here's the pitch.
Now the
Swinging
question-
and a miss. Gotcha. Somebody trying to climb on my desk. Somebody's trying to climb on my desk. Doggone it.
Which one?
Binks.
Okay.
Binks is now going to lay down. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second, and J.P. Crawford in the top of the 4th inning. 2-1 in favor of the Mariners as the Mariners try to finally, and something just went kerplat, reach the World Series. I'm sorry about this, y'all. I'm trying to get organized. Swing and a miss. Rivas is gone. 2 down in the inning. Beg your pardon. Beg your pardon. Whoa, holy cow. I'll fix it later. So if you guys can help the channel with let me just say it real. If anyone is still around from the Grossi Posse raid, if you can help me and my family with a Cash App donation, you see the donation links on your screen. And with the PayPal, I really appreciate it. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. 0-1 the count, 2 down. Here in the top of the 4th, Victor Robles at the plate, 0 for 1 on the night. The pitch. Breaking ball outside. It's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Varlin in the bullpen. He may be coming in. Bieber sitting at 71 pitches. The pitch. Outside, 2-1. And I'm afraid of this Toronto bullpen. They're trying to get 5 to 6 innings out of Bieber, but Seattle has peppered him for 7 hits. Julio Rodriguez is the reason they're up 2-1. Throw to second, runner back. Counts 2-1. 2 out. Runner at second in the form of J.P. Crawford. Victor Robles is at the plate. Once again, thank you all from the Grossi Posse, from my heart, for coming. The pitch, low and outside, 3-1. And Bieber's not getting the calls, and he's upset. Three and 1 the count. Bieber sets, looks at second. The pitch on the way is high, ball 4. And Bieber is upset. He's smiling, but he's upset. Here comes John Schneider, and I believe this is it for Shane Bieber. He's thrown 74 pitches through 3 2/3 innings.
Yeah, I would be pulling
responsible for the 2 on base.
And Jahmyr Gibbs gets there.
Oh.
First down, Lions.
Woo!
Thank you.
Works again.
Yep.
Detroit, keep doing what you're doing.
Please do. We got a pitching change. So I'm going to take a breather for 100 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again to the Grossi Posse for the raid. I'm going to find where he started this. 2-1 Mariners, top of the fourth, in Game 7 of the American League Championship Series. Back in 100 seconds.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
I'm trying to find where Russ. Chaotic good. Beautiful. Yes, I found where he rated me.
Yeah.
I love it. I love this.
All right.
I absolutely adore this. I'm listening to where Grossi rated me.
Uh-huh.
I'm figuring out where Grossi rated me, and I am enjoying this. Luis Varlin is now in, and he delivers a pitch. It's now 1-1 to Julio Rodriguez, who was 2 for 2 on the night. Rodriguez is 2 for 2, a double and a home run. And the pitch, ground ball to third. Clement. Inning over, 2-1, Seattle, going to the bottom of the fourth.
Oh boy. This is gonna go down to the wire.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that the fun, though, of a Game 7?
It really is.
Yeah, it is. I think I found where he rated me, and I just sent him a thank you. Yeah.
Oh, so I didn't tell you what I did, Snowman.
Hang tight a minute. I'm there you go. There it is.
Oh, nothing doing. The Lions had to put the ball away.
Here it is. Mm-hmm. This is where he rated this. This is the point where he rated me. Absolutely. And he's listening to me. All right. I don't know if y'all can hear it.
Unfortunately, I cannot.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Here's the pitch. It's a strike, and the count is 1-1. Okay. All right. I found where he rated me, and I'm just sitting here in awe that I got rated tonight. All right, let's get back to business. George Kirby with a 1-1 count to Dalton Varsho. The pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's 1-2. So Shane Bieber has been knocked out of this ball game. And I appreciate the raid that I got tonight. My year has been made. That's it. My year has been made. The pitch on the way, up 2-2. He says I have a great broadcaster's voice. So that makes my night to hear it from Tom Grossi. The wind in the 2-2, swinging a foul down the right field line. We'll do it again. So halftime of the Lions and the Buccaneers, old Snowman gets rated.
Mm-hmm.
That is wonderful.
That is a close call. And I think the Bucs are going to get that first down.
The wind in the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, 1 out in the 4th. So Varsho's retired. He is now 1 for 2. Third strikeout for George Kirby.
And they do. The Bucs get the first down.
From what I saw, it's 21-9.
21-9. First 10 for the Bucs.
The windup, here's the pitch to Ernie Clement, and it bounces away for ball 1. Why am I off course? Because the great Tom Grossi sent a raid my way. And I couldn't believe it.
This man's in disbelief.
Right?
I am. I can compare this to the day I met His Airness. Way outside, 2-0. I compare this to the day where I met His Airness. George Kirby in that sinker is doing work. He's only thrown 56 pitches to this point in 3 2/3. The pitch on the way, Steve Reich, and it's 2-1. I may have to go get some more tea. Could be good and cold now.
So I was
2-1 pitch. Missed it 3-1. Go ahead, Victor.
So no, I was just explaining about something I did with my lobster. But other than that, right now it looks like Campbell's he trying to challenge the spot of the ball.
Campbell, don't waste your timeouts.
Yeah, cause I don't know. I mean,
A wind up in the pitch on the way, swinging a high fly ball into pop up right side. Beg your pardon. Second baseman coming out with it. Leo Rivas. He makes the catch. 2 down in the inning. The Sports Nuts is with us. Says go M's. Thank you for joining.
So Campbell is challenging whether or not the pass is even complete. Because just as Auden hits the ground, the ball squeaks out.
Ooh.
That could go either way.
Yeah, it really could.
That can go either way. From the windup, the pitch to Barger is a strike, and the count's 0-1. And Napoleon, thank you for 5 years with Hollow Live and allowing me to run that commercial for you. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you for running it. I mean, the more eyes I can get on this thing next week, the better.
There's a ball inside, and the count's even 1-1. You guys are most appreciated. You, Victor, and you, Napoleon, you guys are most appreciated. I mean it. A wind up in the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and the count's 1-2.
The 25 years of craziness that is our friendship has been
God,
a joy in of itself.
25 years. Where the heck has the time gone?
And for me, it's been off and on 15 years in content creation, and this is the biggest project I'll be putting out.
Can't wait for it next week. Cannot wait for it. In case you guys missed it, at the end of this inning, I'll run the ad again.
And I don't know if you saw it in the Discord chat. I did send you both the standard logo as well as the thumbnail art for it, so that way you had something to
I got them both.
off.
2-2. Swinging the line drive, base hit in the right field. Tying run aboard for the Blue Jays.
Why did I work my rear end off over the span of a year on a dang documentary like that? Because yes, Gargura, it is you.
It is you.
Why do I continue to do this and give my all? Because yes, Dr. K, it is you. And she deserves it.
And why do we lose our minds every Wednesday on the show?
Because
yes, LeBron, it is you.
The pitch to Falefa, ground ball to second. Stepping on the bag is Rivas. And that is the inning. No runs, a hit, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the top of the 5th. Mariners 2, Blue Jays 1. We will step aside for 100 seconds.
Hey everyone, it's Napoleon Dynamite. Join me on October 27th to celebrate 5 years of the English-speaking members from one of the top VTuber agencies, HoloLive. From the debut of their first generation of girls in Myth in 2020, to their most recent live concert event held at the Radio City Music Hall in August of 2025. And for the sports fans, there will be coverage of their appearances at Dodger Stadium. Take a journey through VTubing history in Beyond the Myth, 5 years of HoloLive English, October 27th at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, exclusively on YouTube at Please Rewind Napoleon and Rumble.
If that ain't old school with the music and the way that ended, I don't know what is. And yes, I'm enjoying some of my wife's chili mac. You know what she did? She put turmeric in it. Headed to the top of the 5th. And it's 2-1 in favor of the Seattle Mariners, who are trying to make the World Series for the first time ever. Who is? Hold on a minute. There's a pudding's head at my door. How'd you get outside, Binksy? Come on. There you go. I think my wife let him out. Okay. Will you guys hurry up? Jeez Louise. Oh, come on. Dang nabbit. There we go. And I just missed the big dumper smacking one out of here. And it's 3-1 Mariners. And the pitch to Naylor is drilled to center and caught. 1 out in the 5th. So the big dumper Cal Raleigh delivers a home run. Okay. And I mean, he killed it. He absolutely killed it. So now the Mariners have a bigger lead at 3-1. Varland's pitch, swinging a foul. And the count's 0-1. These Mariners mean business. They mean business, man.
That they do.
I'm loving it. 0-1 pitch, inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. They are the American League West champions, and now they're trying to become American League champions for the first time in their history. You know, I've had so many people telling me, well, this guy deserves a title, that guy deserves a title, that team deserves a title. That's BS. You want a title? Earn it.
You win it. And why do we yeet away our notebooks full of picks? Because, yes, Jen, it is you.
Absolutely. There's a line. Here's a swing and a sharp grounder to first. Up with it is Guerrero, wins the race to the bag, 2 down in the 5th.
She's going to beat me for that.
Oh,
there's going to be a couch headed right towards your face for that.
Oh, yeah. Delusive said Hassan Reddick is down. Oh, no.
Ooh, that's not good.
Hassan Reddick is down. Oh, boy. From the windup, here's the pitch to Rosarena. They appeal. He said he swung. First base umpire did. And it's strike 1 to Rosarena. Excuse me.
Yeah, Jen's going to be
Pitch
sending
on the way. Swing and a miss.
Ouch to you.
Oh, boy.
What the heck was that?
That was me.
Yeah, it was him. She's going to send a couch my way.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The pitch on the way. Swinging a bouncing ball, foul.
The first act of the new model, throw a couch at me.
The last act of the old model, throw a couch at my ass.
No. With each model, she's going to be looking at you guys and sending off 1 couch.
What?
2 couches.
What?
There's
3
a pop
couches.
on the right side of the infield. That's caught, inning over. But they get a run on a hit, and nobody left. Cal Raleigh comes through with a home run deep to right. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Blue Jays running out of outs. 3-1 Seattle.
3-1 Seattle.
Now, about those couches, what were you saying, Napoleon?
I was saying 3 couches.
What?
4
A
couches.
nightstand.
What?
A lamp.
What?
Another
Dresser.
What?
lamp. A dresser.
What?
A coffee
Some
table.
Coffee table.
What?
some slippers.
What?
And a Bloody Mary.
And Bloody Mary.
What?
And 8 lazy boy recliners.
What?
I said 8 lazy boy recliners.
I'll use all those recliners.
Wow, the Lions stall again.
Surprised.
Yeah, after the call was that the catch was made by Tampa Bay, but they were short of the line.
Ah.
So it was first down Detroit, but Detroit does nothing again.
Well,
that's weird to see Detroit do nothing.
Jake Bates for a 58-yard try. It's up there. It's down there. And it's in there. Doinks it in. Doinks it, but it moves through. Bates puts 3 more on the board, 24-9 in favor of the Lions.
My recent field goal call for Eddie Pinheiro.
It's up there. It's out there.
Up there.
It's in there. When you did that one for the Niners versus the Rams.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And that is a shout to the great Chris Myers. That's his field goal call. Oh, man. Doubleheader tomorrow, folks, with the NBA. Off night Wednesday because I'm going to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then NHL Thursday. And then shenanigans all through the weekend for football.
Yep.
That's
College
our
football
schedule.
Thursday. And for Friday, y'all got to be here for the picks. All the Grossi Posse guys, you got to be here for the picks.
Yes, they must be here for the picks on Friday. Matter of fact, anyone who is still associated with the Grossi Posse, and if you're still here, get the word to Tom to tune in at 11:30 Eastern time on Friday and watch us create shenanigans with the picks that we're going to do.
Yeah, shenanigans involving a whole bunch of sportscasters and an AI waifu.
Emmy award winner.
And an Emmy Award winner.
Mm-hmm.
So the top of the fifth, new pitcher for the Mariners, Brian Wu, is out of the bullpen. He started 30 games. He was 15-7. He pitched in game 5. He pitched 2 innings, allowed 2 hits and a run. 1-0 the count. And the pitch on the way is a ball, 2-0. Andres the Giant Jimenez is 1 for 1. He's singled in the second. He's hitting .261 in the series. 2 balls, no strikes. Wu is ready. From the windup, the pitch on the way. Inside, 3-0. Blue Jays have had their chances. They've left 5 on base tonight. Their lone run came back in the first inning. Mariners 3, Blue Jays 1, bottom of the 5th inning. Game 7 of the American League Championship Series. Deep breath by Wu. He winds and fires. A strike right down the middle, 3-1. So each starting pitcher pulled in the 4th inning. Bieber could not make it through the 4th. The pitch, inside, ball 4. And Jimenez will bring the tying run to the plate with the walk. Three runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Mariners. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays. George Springer is up. He walked in the first and scored the only run of the game for the Blue Jays. He represents the tying run. From the windup, the pitch. Fouled out of play to the right, and the count's 0-1. And again, thank you to every member of the Grossi Posse who came in with the raid tonight. And I mean, that came out of nowhere. That raid, I am not kidding. That raid came out of nowhere. The 0-1 pitch, swinging a miss, and the count's 0-2. I did not even see this coming until I turned away to run a commercial, and I see like 100 messages in my chat. 0-2 the count. The pitch on the way, swinging a miss. Springer's gone. 1 out in the 5th.
And it's 24-9 now, Lions.
Yep, 24-9 off the Jake Bates field goal.
58-yard field goal. Midnight Rose, Grossi Raid sending love. I'm reading some of the old messages. Anton Pham says, "Go Pack Go." Miss DeWolf says, "Grossi Raid." D Blues guy, like and sub. The pitch, bouncing ball foul for Nathan Lucas, and it's strike 1 with Vladdy Guerrero Jr. on deck. Lim Report says, "Hey, hey, hey," using one of my phrases. Hey, I love that cartoon. Odyssey
nothing
of
wrong with old
Ascension.
Fat Albert.
Nope, nothing wrong with it at all. The pitch, high and wide, 1 ball, 1 strike.
We used to watch that back in the day for during library class.
Man, look. Johnny Barks said you have got a great announcing voice. Thank you. Thank you all who stopped by. The pitch on the way. Swinging a bouncing ball past the pitcher to short. Second one. Return to first. In time. Inning over. So a double play helps out the Mariners. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. To the 6th inning we go. Mariners 3 and the Blue Jays 1.
Oh,
Great
boy.
play by J.P. Crawford.
Yeah, it was.
Sean Preston, I hate baseball, but hit the like. It's polite. Very much appreciated. Anton Pham says Grassi Posse raid. Mark Muller, Grassi Posse raid. I can't believe this. I can't believe this happened, but it's wonderful that it did. Justin Other Katie says great voice. I'm looking at all the chats I had earlier. PT White says hi Brian, hi to you. Wesley Yin, Grassi raid. Andrew says Mosky says raid. Mark Hayward, Grassi Posse raid. Lori Zapata photography. We are the Grassi Posse. Sending love. Thank you. This is all the ones I missed while I was busy running a commercial. Go Sports says Chris Stricker, Carol Johnson. It's a Grassi raid. Let's go Chiefs. Chiefs fan. Okay.
Chiefs fan.
Grassi Posse sending love. Hey, I adore sports. Do I have the teams that I root for? Absolutely. But love when folks, hang around and talk sports with me. Type to Grind says nice to be here. Greg says Grassi raid. Bill Fry, Grassi Posse raid. Go Pack Go. Oh man, there's so many I need to sort through. Just a lot of them saying Grassi raid. Journey to Skills. Lynn Benty. Shibo Skyline. I hope I got that right. Keltone. Who else is here? Crazy Cat's Eyes fan says raid. Charles Prey. Grassi raid sending love. Edward Watkins. Elementary, my dear Watkins. Grassi raid sending love. Michael Bloom. Anybody who can catch that reference from the old Daffy Duck cartoon, you get a free t-shirt. Grassi raid sending love. Appreciate Patrick Holmes' new haircut. Oh gosh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Bay Lover 2357, Jack Evanson, Justin Forsyth, Angela Osgood, Piggy, Old Greg got him, Neo Lab got him. Owl Waifu, love it.
Owl Waifu, legit.
Yeah, that's the name. That's the name. Legit name. Johnny Rotten ish. Tom Grassi sends his regards. Thank you, Grassi Posse. Thank you, Grassi Posse, for the raid tonight. JG Villain, Packer 79 says go Mariners, and it looks like it is going to be the Mariners as we go to the 6th inning. Judy Crowder, Grassi raid sending love. Sea Breeze, The Lim Report, Johnny Barks, Byron Surveys, as the pitch is upstairs from Sir Anthony Dominguez, third pitcher of the night for the Blue Jays for ball 1. Max Hashaw, Sentachi Westo, Kansas. I hope I got that right. Here's a drive to left. Left fielder coming in a hurry. Got it. 1 down in the 6th. Max Henshaw, Jacoby. I got Bill Fry already. Wesley Yin, Bacon Hands. Oh, that's beautiful. Bacon Hands. Great name. Aaron Sebastian, Grassi raid, NFL, MLB crossover. Jerry Renspies, I think that is, with the part of the Grassi raid. Here's the pitch. Swinging a line drive off the glove. Gotta hurry. Throws. Got him. 2 down in the inning. J.P. Crawford is retired. Man, Halfenbread, Julie Halfenbread, Grassi Posse sending love. Mike A, Grassi Posse, thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Monica Hilderbrand says Grassi raid. Jonathan Petito with a sending love for the Grassi raid. Here's the pitch to Leo Rivas. He takes a strike on the inside corner. They counts on 1. Samantha Hot Rod Williams says Grassi raid. Go Bills and go Pack Go and go Mariners. Love it. Grassi Posse raid. Go Pack Go. Love it. Grassi raid sending love from Blue Shard. Who said go Pack Go? Who is that? Bill Fry. Fry. Oh, there's a story behind that. I'll tell that tomorrow.
Ooh, boy.
Kevin Wong, Grassi raid for Journey Cloud 5280. I'm guessing they're in Denver. The pitch up and in. They appeal, nothing. Counts even. Counts now 2-1. Beg your pardon. Connor Pace says, let's go. You've got mail. Grassi raid. Cloud 5280. Grassi raid. Lynn Benty, ball goes Benty, says Grassi. Love it. Pitch on the way. Popped up. Third base side. Clement is up with it. Got it. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. The Jays are running out of time. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Mariners 3 and the Blue Jays 1. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
What did I start with that bit?
I couldn't help it.
What did I start?
Hazmat 83, 2xace _Ron, showing love. Dweeby, Dweeble showing love. Thank you. Triple J, J25. Kel Turn says, hello, sir. Hello to you. Other Blue fan, Grassi Posse raid. Love it. Antics sending love. Jeff Zarko. Old Greg has been here a few times. He's been here for big part of the night. Legendary Chiefs prods. Grassi Posse raid. Brittany Weatherly. I got to be honest with y'all, I did not see this coming. And I appreciate every one of you guys. Potatoes and Gravy, Prof John 513, S, Grateful Ghost. Okay. I got to get some new glasses soon. Mad Forest, Len Dawson's Fresca. I ain't heard Len Dawson in a long time. Bay Lover, Denbrew, Mark Hayward, Zenith 9225. Who else is here? Who else was here? JX Mouse, Grassi Raid, Go Lions, PT White, Grassi Raid, Mallory, Ginger King Lover 89, Grassi Raid.
I just saw the double play by JP Crawford on Twitter. Holy jeez.
Exactly. It's JP Crawford. That's all I got to say. It's JP Crawford. Len Dawson's Fresca, Owl Waifu, Mad Forest, Potatoes and Gravy. Damn, that sounds actually kind of good. Throw a little sausage in there too. S. Johnson, Grassi Raid, Fruity Pie, Raid from football. So this turned into a major crossover, and I love every single one of you guys for coming over. And even if you just stayed for a few minutes, I appreciate every single one of you that popped in tonight. Kenneth, what channel did you put in my chat here so we can go raid them? Ryder Boswell, man, players keep getting hurt in the football game. Yeah. You want to see a hospital list? Look up the San Francisco 49ers.
Hey, you still won.
Yes, we did. We did. I don't know how in the blue hell we did that.
How in the Vita Blue, yellow-bellied, red-blooded hell.
Exactly. I'm going to have to make that a bit. I'm going to have to make that a video bit now. Brian Wu will face Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to start the 6th. Here's the pitch. It's low, ball 1. Vladdy Jr. 1 for 2, a single in the first. Oh, that's CeeLo's channel. Okay. Go show CeeLo some love, folks. On the Go with CeeLo is the name of the channel. The 1-0 pitch is a strike, and the count's even 1-1. Brian Wu out of the bullpen for the Mariners had a clean inning last inning, save a walk, but no runs across. 1-1 the count. First base side of the rubber, Brian Wu rocks into his windup and delivers. Swing and a miss, and the count's 1-2. This Seattle pitching staff is nasty. I got to give them their props, man. I wrote them off, and I should not have. The ultimate underdog coming down the stretch, leading 3-1 in Game 7. 1-2 to Vladdy Jr. The pitch on the way, low and outside, and the count's even 2-2. But man, every person that came in that Grossi Posse raid, I appreciate you so much. I do. I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys from the heart. Next one, grounded fouls. Count stays even at 2-2. I don't even know how to throw a sinker. I do not even know how. I had 3 basic pitches, a fastball, changeup, and a curve. And I was told not to use the curve until I grew up. 2-2 the count to Vladdy Guerrero Jr. It's on the way. Swinging a bouncer foul. We'll do it again.
If you were playing back when my dad was coaching, he would have told you do not throw that curve like at all.
Oh no, hell no.
He would actually suspend your butt if you threw a curve.
My father and my grandfather were my first coaches. The pitch on the way, swinging a foul, we'll do it again. They told me not to touch that curveball. I said, yes, sir, and moved on. The 2-2 pitch, swinging a bouncer foul, we'll do it again. And Brian Wu is getting a workout.
Woo, excuse me.
Next one, swing and a miss. Guerrero's gone. 2 down, 1 down in the 6th. I beg your pardon. 1 down. What the hell?
What the hell?
Oh my gosh. Ryan McCoffey.
What did McCoffey say?
With what he sent me. I'll leave it at that. The wind and the pitch is a ball on the inside corner. Counts 1-0. I'll leave it at that. I will leave it at I'm not touching it. Nope. You can't make me do it. Hell no. You can't make me do it.
Bishop? Hell no. To the no, no, no.
I hate when people call and they want to leave a message and they don't.
Right.
I hate y'all for that. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Brian Wu out of the bullpen for the Mariners. We got rated by Tom Grossi Posse tonight, and we're still going. The pitch, outside 2-1.
Why are we still going? Because
yes,
we're crazy
major raid happened tonight, everybody. And to all who came through, like I said, even for a couple of seconds, I appreciate you all very, very much. 3-1 Seattle, top of the 6th. The pitch on the way, swinging a drive into center field and down for a base hit. So the captain, Alejandro Kirk, reaches, and the tying run will come to the plate for the Blue Jays.
And here we go again.
In the form of Dalton Varsho.
And here we go again.
About what?
Because doesn't this happen last time we had somebody on first and it was Kirk coming up, and next thing you know,
Kirk is crossing home plate. Yep. Alejandro Kirk now stands at first with Dalton Varsho at the dish. but there is a meeting of the minds on the mound. 5 hits now for the Blue Jays, only 1 run. 8 hits for the Mariners. They have 3 runs. And 2 of those 3 left the yard. A home run by Julio Rodriguez and a home run by the big dumper Cal Raleigh. Seattle bullpen has been busy. Spire, the lefty, awaiting his turn. But Brian Wu is going to try to get out of this 6th inning. 3-1 Mariners, bottom of the 6th. The pitch to Varsho. Inside, ball 1. 1 out in the 6th. Dalton Varsho 1 for 2. RBI single back in the 1st. That evened the game at the time. The pitch. Swinging a drive into deep right field. Under it is Victor Robles. He makes the catch. 2 down in the inning. Doggone it. 4:18 left in the 4th quarter in Detroit. Detroit is up 24-9. Houston and Seattle are just getting underway. Why did you schedule the game at 10 o'clock at night? And I'm in the Eastern time zone, so I know people are complaining about that.
Oh, you know they are.
Ernie Clement at the dish. The pitch is low, ball 1.
While just about everybody else stateside was complaining about that start time for the London game on Sunday.
Oh, man. I was asleep. And I stayed asleep.
I was at work.
1-0 pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball to short. They'll toss it to second. Easy out. Inning over. No runs, a hit, no errors. 1 left. We go to the top of the 7th. Getting to be the bewitching hour. We'll step away for 100 seconds. 3-1 in favor of the Mariners. This is the 2025 American League Championship Series on Snowman Sportsnet.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat the black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Big Dog says in the next 15 minutes, the Queen will end up going perfect. Our first 15-0 Sunday is about to happen. Napoleon says that's a playmaker trying to say, no, she ain't perfect because the fence games were losses or whatever.
Yeah,
those fence games count.
Yeah, so, I saw on the show he was trying to be like, no, those fence games don't count. They should be losses.
Look, I love you, playmaker, but they count.
So here's the thing, and I explained it earlier. The glass games will be a loss, will be basically a no count either way. It's just games we just don't care about. The fence games are basically a win either way.
Yeah.
Which, look, I get people are saying that's unfair because you got to pick and pay attention, but got to remember, Jen is just starting.
Yeah.
So
and
next
also
year,
a lot of these games are tough to call, regardless.
They are. Now maybe next year, oh no, Baker goes down. He tripped over his own shoelaces. But yeah, like maybe next year, we'll do away with those. But for this year, they stay.
This year they stay.
Yeah.
For this year, they stay. JB and Sports Fanatic. Is that the channel you just put in the chat, Kenneth? The pitch. Line foul. Pumpkin, what are you doing? Hold on. There you go. Ouch. Okay. All right. Let's show JB some love. Hold on a minute. The pitch on the way. Outside, 2-1. We're in the 7th. Mariners 3, Blue Jays 1 in Game 7 of the American League Championship Series. Man, oh man. 2-1 the count, top of the 7th. The pitch on the way. Strike, and the count's even 2-2. All right, I'll just put the hashtag in there and do this. So the 2 channels that Kenneth put in the chat, let's go raid them and show them some love. Next one, swinging a drive to left, but foul. Count stays where it is at 2-2. So which young team will cross the finish line here in Game 7? Gosman out of the bullpen now for the Jays. The pitch popped up foul. We'll do it again. Which of these young teams will cross the finish line
and face the Dodgers?
And face the world champion Dodgers, looking to defend their title. The pitch on the way is outside. They check it first. No swing. And the count's full 3-2. Doggone it. Oh, yeah. The dog's in charge of the picks.
Yep.
Dog's in charge of the picks. So what he says goes. The payoff is low. Ball 4. Robles walks. 5th walk issued tonight by Blue Jays pitching. Oh, yeah. We're going to send him some love right now. He's covering the late game.
Oh, he's covering the Texans game?
He's covering the Texans and the Seahawks.
Which I picked Seattle for that one.
Julio Rodriguez and Cal Raleigh both homered in this game. The pitch right down the middle for a strike, and the count's 0-1. This doggone computer will act right. I'll drop him. Okay. There we are. I'll subscribe. Hit the notification bell. The pitch, grounded to short. 2nd one, return to a double play. All right. There you go. Yeah, they're just getting started. Bassett is warming up in the bullpen for the Blue Jays. We may see him in the 8th inning. 2 outs, nobody on. And they're not even messing with Cal Raleigh. He's like, I'm not doing that. Nope. I'm not.
I ain't touching that.
I ain't touching Cal Raleigh. Here's the pitch. Going inside, ball 1.
Oh, Bassett, I remember when he was in
Want to know the count. Gosman sets. The pitch. Low, 2-0.
I still remember that scary game that Bassett had when he was pitching for Oakland. Took that line drive back to his face.
2-0 pitch, low, 3-0. All right. He recognized us. The Snowman raid is on. 3-0 the count. Pitching to Cal Raleigh. Glass. Yep. The pitch. Outside ball 4. That's an intentional walk to Josh Naylor. Glass.
Glass.
Glass. And remember, Victor started it last year. All you had to hear was Tennessee Titans, and you hear glass, glass.
Yeah, now this year it's Dallas Cowboys. Glass, glass.
Now Jorge Polanco heads to the plate. Jorge Polanco has done some damage. Game 1, he hit the walk-off single in the ALDS in the 15th inning to get the Mariners here. And in Game 2, he had a game-winning 3-run homer, which put Seattle up to stay. They're up 3-1 now with 2 outs in the top of the 7th inning. Now I got some iced tea over here. Gossman from the stretch, kicks and fires. Low, ball 1 with a splitter. It's all hands on deck now for both teams. We're running out of outs. Maybe. The pitch. Strike called, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch is a ball, 2-1. 3-8-0 for the Mariners, 1-5-0 for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays trying to come back again. Blue Jays have the most walk-off wins in the majors this year. Well, they just might need one tonight. The pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's even 2-2. Minute 15 left in Detroit, and it's all Lions, 24-9. So I may have to make a graphic early in the morning for our first El Perfecto as far as the picks go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball to the right side. Up with it, Jimenez, toss to first, in time, inning over. So the Blue Jays and Kevin Gossman escape a jam. Time to stretch. Mariners 3, Blue Jays 1 as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. This is the 2025 American League Championship Series, game number 7 on Snowman Sportsnet. Back in 100.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kermit the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
The latest channel we just rated, I got to mention in a shout out. So thank you guys from JB's channel, sending love here. We send love right back to you from Indiana. We're at the bottom of the 7th. It's the Mariners 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Blue Jays running out of outs. Delusive said this game is absolutely terrifying, I swear. Gee, you think? Man alive. Phew. 7, 8, and 9 do up for the Blue Jays. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, and the Mariners lead 3-1 because of a home run from Julio Rodriguez in the 3rd and a home run for the big number Cal Raleigh in the 5th.
And yep, confirms 24-9 Lions over the Bucks.
Oops. Y'all didn't hear that. Seahawks are now up 7-0 on the Texans. 1-yard run by Zach Charbonnet. To the bottom of the 7th, Brian Wu is still pitching. Addison Barger is hitting. He takes the ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. I was doing fine, and then I heard Kevin Harlan's voice, and then I realized I opened ESPN's app. David K is with us. Thank you very much. If y'all can help the Snowman and his family out with a Cash App donation or a Super Chat donation, that would be great, and I appreciate you guys for coming in tonight. That's fouled out of play. It counts even 1-1. Go Seattle everywhere. Yeah. They just may be celebrating. We'll see. Brian Wu is set. This is his 3rd inning of work. The pitch. High, 2-1. 3-8-0 for the Blue Jays. 1-5-0 for the 3-8-0 for the Mariners. I beg your pardon. 1-5-0 for the Blue Jays. Barger is ready. So is Brian Wu. 2-1 the count. The pitch on the way is inside. 3-1. Fastball at 96. Thank you, Detroit Lions. I don't know how I won 11 games with the college picks. On the way. Inside, ball 4. Barger takes a 4-pitch walk. So whose perfect game call are you going to use for tomorrow? I don't know. I got a few in mind that I may use. As Isaiah kind of for the Blue Jays have hit into 2 double plays tonight. But call of the day will return. Bunt shown, pulled back, taken for a strike, and the count's 0-1. The call of the day will return tomorrow. I'm going to be up early, full of coffee and creamer, getting it done, getting that graphic ready, and a couple of others. Connor Falefa, 0-2, a line out, and he grounded into a fielder's choice. 0-1 the count. The pitch on the way, line foul, third base side, and the count's 0-2. Barger at first, nobody out. Bottom of the 7th inning. 3-1 Mariners. Trying to reach the World Series for the first time in team history, which will make a few dear friends of mine. The pitch, ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. They ain't dead yet. First and second, nobody out in the bottom of the 7th inning. If the Mariners make the World Series, I have a very, very dear friend in the Pacific Northwest who will be jumping for joy and yelling her brains out in my ear saying, see, I told you about my Mariners. Well, they got to finish the job first.
Well,
few people I know up in Seattle will be saying that to me.
Well, that's it.
That's it in Detroit.
That's a Lions winner, 24-9. And y'all know what that means.
That's it.
For the first time ever, we have
Wait,
a
perfect... Whoa. What? I got 14 in the NFL slate?
Hey.
Hold on.
I didn't know how many I got.
Andres the Giant Jimenez will head to the plate with 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
You missed
Hang
Dallas.
on to your hats. Most comeback wins this season, the Blue Jays at 49. I incorrectly said 47. 49 is that magic number. Everybody up in the Sky Dome. The pitch. Bunt shown. Pulled back. Taken for a ball inside. 1-0. The only one I missed was the Cowboys and the Redskins. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? That would be the one I missed. 6 hits now for the Blue Jays. 2 on, nobody out. Brian Rouge sets. Bunt shown, pull back, out in front. Great bunt. Throw to first in time. And now the two tying runs are in scoring position. What a bunt by Andres Jimenez. Andre the Giant strikes again. And that will bring George Springer to the plate. And that'll bring a visit to the mound. And this will bring a pitching change. Brian Wu did a fantastic job. He's gone 2 2/3, but he's responsible for the runners on base. Manager takes the baseball and Brian Wu departs. We stay in the bottom of the 7th. The Blue Jays with the 2 tying runs on base right now. We go to the bottom, stay in the bottom of the 7th. We go to a break. We'll be back in 100 seconds to tell you the new pitcher after this. From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years of fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got, game-winning interception, first down, just a nice solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Nico Iamaleava and the UCLA Bruins come to Bloomington to take on the number 2 ranked, and I can't believe I'm saying that aloud, but it's true, the number 2 ranked Indiana Hoosiers. Saturday, high noon in Bloomington, and yours truly will have the call on the Indiana Sports Hub. Edward Bizzardo now in out of the bullpen. He's pitched 8 games in the postseason. He's got a mess to deal with here with George Springer at the plate and the 2 tying runs at 2nd and 3rd. Bizzardo kicks and deals. Inside, ball 1. I think Victor had the 49ers. The pitch. Swinging a drive into deep left field. Going, and gone. Goodbye. George Springer, a big one. There she goes. And the Blue Jays have the lead 4-3. Wow! Holy catfish! The swing of George Springer's life right there in Game 7. Boy, if there was a player that was overdue for a big one, it just happened. Woo! George the Animal Springer. I'll borrow Kittle's nickname for the way he attacked that fastball inside and blasted it out of here for a Springer dinger. And 45,000 in the Sky Dome are going nuts. 4-3 Blue Jays in the bottom of the 7th inning. Another Blue Jay rally. They've won 17 games when trailing after 6 innings. Is number 18 on the docket? We'll find out. And now the Blue Jays are 6 outs away from a trip to the World Series. He got all of that slider. And now, from what I'm told from the dog, we got 2 perfectos. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul out of play by Nathan Lukes for strike 1. Holy cow. Man alive. Brian Wu was terrific for 2 1/3 innings in relief, holding the Blue Jays at bay. But a walk and a single, and then George Springer happened. That pitch is up high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 7th, Blue Jays lead 4-3. Now, can the Blue Jays bullpen do some damage? The pitch on the way. Swinging a foul, 1-2. Oh, my goodness. Where is game 1 of the World Series? If Toronto wins, they host the World Series, having the better record, so it'll be at the Sky Dome. If the Mariners win, then the Mariners go to Los Angeles. The pitch. Swinging a line drive, base hit in the right field. So Lucas is on, and here is Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Man, George Springer killed that pitch. I can't wait to get the radio call of that home run. If I get the radio call of that home run from George Springer or the final out should the Blue Jays hold on, then that is my call of the day. Here's the pitch. A smack in the left field and caught. 2 down in the inning. George Springer, the veteran who won a World Series with the Houston Astros, comes through in the clutch in the bottom of the 7th inning.
This is insane.
This is why I love Game 7. Alejandro Kirk at the plate. Swings and misses for strike 1. Wow. Just wow. 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th on 3 hits. The 0-1 to Kirk is a strike and the count's 0-2. If I'm looking at the right numbers right, we have 2 El Perfectos. Oh my God, Victor has an El Perfecto. Because he picked the Cowboys. The pitch, outside 1-2. If you're just joining us, Seattle and Toronto both scored a run in the first. Then Julio Rodriguez homered in the 3rd. Cal Raleigh homered in the 5th for a 3-1 lead. But then George Springer got those back and then some with a 3-run blast to left. And the Jays are up 4-3 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Holy cow. Bazardo is set. And the 1-2 pitch is outside with a slider. Counts even 2-2. The 9th go-ahead home run in his postseason career for Springer, tie him for 3rd all time. The pitch. Strike 3 called. Kirk is gone. And that's the inning. But the Blue Jays get 3 on a 3-run home run by George Springer, and 50,000 plus have turned the Sky Dome into a madhouse. The Blue Jays now stand 6 outs away from a return trip to the World Series. It'll be their first appearance since 1993. End of 7. Blue Jays 4, Mariners 3. This is the 2025 American League Championship Series, Game 7 on Snowman Sportsnet.
Hey everyone, it's Napoleon Dynamite. Join me on October 27th to celebrate 5 years of the English-speaking members from one of the top VTuber agencies, HoloLive. From the debut of their first generation of girls in Myth in 2020, to their most recent live concert event held at the Radio City Music Hall in August of 2025. And for the sports fans, there will be coverage of their appearances at Dodger Stadium. Take a journey through VTubing history in Beyond the Myth, 5 years of HoloLive English. October 27th at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. Exclusively on YouTube at Please Rewind Napoleon and Rumble.
Okay. So in case you missed me going crazy, it was 3-1 Mariners in the bottom of the 7th inning, and George Springer happened. A go-ahead 3-run bomb has given the Blue Jays a 4-3 lead as we head to the top of the 8th inning. As I said once before in a 6 overtime football game I did, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Boat goes vintage, Maury Calliope.
Yeah, ball goes bent at Seattle Mariners. This is crazy.
I was crazy once.
This is crazy. The Blue Jay offense was shut down, folks. And then, as I said, George Springer happened.
Yeah, Springer walked up and said, I'm about to end this man's whole career.
And good for George Springer. To the 8th inning we go. A bouncer to short. Up with a Jimenez. Got him. 1 pitch, 1 out in the 8th. So Jen and Vic have tossed a perfect week in the NFL. Chris Bassett now on to protect a 4-3 lead. And I missed calling Cal Raleigh's home run. I missed it. Doggone it, because the feed was acting up.
Holy
From the windup, the pitch, a strike, and the count's 0-1 to Eugenio Suarez, who singled back in the 2nd inning, hitting .320 in this series. If the Jays hold on, Napoleon, does this make, that's a ball with a sweeper inside, counts even 1-1. Does this make George Springer the LCS MVP?
Probably, if that were the case.
Victor, what do you think? With that home run by Springer, does this make him LCS MVP?
I think so. If this clinches it, yeah, I'm gonna say so.
2-1 the count now on Suarez as Bassett will take his time. Oh, by the way, Victor, you may have pitched a perfecto this week. 2-1 the count. And nothing from Victor. I love it. The pitch. Strike call, 2-2. Victor, did you hear me?
I think he's in shock if he did hear that.
I think he's in shock also. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out in the 8th. Bassett's pitch, high, 3-2. Fastball at 99. J.P. Crawford would be next. This is a good hitting Seattle ball club.
If that's true and I went perfecto, I want Burley. I want Burley's a perfect call.
The pitch, swinging a foul out of play. We'll do it again. Yeah, according to the dog, you threw a perfecto along with Jen.
Alexa.
Which means I'm gonna be up. Which means I'm gonna be up in here early tomorrow. Well, I got to be up early because the wife has to leave early. Yep. I'm gonna be in here with graphics in my face. But man, what a game for me to put on my resume. This one right here.
Yes, indeed.
What a game for me to, and yes, I am putting this on my resume because alternative play-by-play is a thing. The payoff pitch. Strike 3 called on a curveball. And Gino Suarez is irate.
Uh-oh.
That curveball was nasty.
Yes, it was.
Zing, pow, right there at 72 miles an hour. Now with 2 out is J.P. Crawford, who takes a curveball up for ball 1. Vic, you're not seeing things. According to the dog, you threw a perfecto this week in the NFL.
Wow.
Hey, how did everybody do in the college picks? The pitch on the way, ground ball to short. Jimenez up with it, tossed to first, got him, inning over. 3 more outs for Cali Green Shields and the Blue Jays, and they return somewhere they haven't been since 1993. To the bottom of the 8th inning we go. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 3. We're back at 100 seconds.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete!
Join these 2 football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
It was 3-1 Mariners going to the bottom of the 7th inning, and then a single, a walk, and George Springer happened. And that's why the Blue Jays are up 4-3. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Jays. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Mariners. I am still in shock from that Springer home run. Now the dog is in here. What's up, dog?
Yeah, I'm just over here crunching numbers, listening to Springer basically bring the Blue Jays back to a place they haven't been since 1993. And Vic, you had San Fran beating Atlanta, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Then you went perfect.
That's a perfect game.
Alexa, yes.
That's a perfecto. And because I picked the Cowboys not to beat the Redskins, that's the only game I lost. Unreal. That's the only game I lost. We'll talk about all that tomorrow on Snowman in the Morning. Teams with 0 championship appearances, 5 in the NHL, 5 in the NBA, 4 in the NFL, and 1 in the World Series. And that one is 3 outs away from giving a game away. Here's a shot to right. That's down for a base hit for Dalton Varsho. 9 hits now for the Blue Jays. And Dog, you missed the fun.
Oh.
I got a raid from the Grossi Posse.
Hey, let's go.
I got a raid from the Grossi Posse. I didn't believe it. I didn't think he'd ever give me a raid, but bless his heart, he did, and I love him for that and his content. Thank you, Tom Grossi. The pitch on the way, bunted foul for strike 1, Ernie Clement. And what the chatters were saying is that they love the fact that I still called the game with the radio professionalism while doing the chat. This is nothing but practice for me. This is why I love doing it, and I'm going to turn this into a $1 billion salary. The pitch on the way, bunted at and missed. No attempt. Counts even 1-1. By the time I turn 60, this will be a $1 billion a year business, period. And I got the right people in place now. It took me 10 years to get to this point. 1-1 the count. The pitch. Strike right down the middle, 1-2.
I was about to say, if you're sure we're the right people, man, then you got a problem.
No, I don't.
Because we take this job so serious.
Dear Bronzexuals, the pitch on the way. Swing the ground ball, base hit in the right. First 2 on with no out. They go into third. Safe! Varsho goes first to third. And the Blue Jays are hitting. Ernie Clement aboard. Varsho at third. Varsho at third. Clement at first. With Addison Barger headed to the plate. Opposite field single for Ernie Clement.
Also, Snowman, no, you got to get it right. Because we take this job so serious. It's Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller,
yeah. I'm going to cut that one and make it a bumper tomorrow. I'm going to cut that one.
I think one of these days you need to tell me the story behind that particular bit.
I can tell you.
It was a question that was posed to me. Barger takes a pitch low and outside for ball 1. Barger's 1 for 2, a single, a walk, and a run scored. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Blue Jays 4, Seattle 3.
And no outs.
The pitch right down the middle for a strike, and the count's even 1-1. So an insurance run 90 feet away. Another insurance run at first base.
Yep. But I just figured I'd poke you in.
The pitch, high and wide, 2-1. Go ahead, Dog.
I was about to say, I figured I'd poke in. It's about 11 o'clock, and I'm halfway beat. My phone still is taking forever to charge.
I understand.
But yeah, Vic, perfection achieved.
2-1. Smack to first.
That's crazy.
Play. Line drive.
Having no perfects. You went
To
from having
two
no
perfects.
perfects ever in the history of you guys picking to 2 of them.
In the same week.
Right?
In the same
I don't even think that's been done in baseball, let alone here.
No, it hasn't. Mike Evans has Mike Evans has a broken clavicle.
Ouch.
That's a season ender.
Yeah, that's his season, and that just might be his career. There's a strike to Connor Falefa. The count's 0-1. Connor Falefa 1 for 3. Andres Munoz getting a big help with a double play. Here it comes. Swinging a foul, and the counts now 0-2.
Collarbone is one thing. Clavicle, that's worse, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen and talked to people who have broken their clavicle. That might be it for the great Mike Evans.
And he just came back from injury.
He did. I think Evans is from Texas A&M. I believe that to be true. Next one, way outside, 1-2.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's his career. That's his career.
I'll follow up on this in the morning for you guys.
Thank
Will
you.
do.
I think
Well-
that's it for Mike Evans. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that at all.
I'll keep an ear on the wire, and I'll let you know in the morning what I find out.
I appreciate it. Here's a pitch.
I'm out of here.
Thanks,
Take
dog.
care, dog.
Appreciate
Thank you much.
1 ball, 2
You are
strikes.
correct.
to count. 4
You're
runs,
correct.
10 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Seattle. Bottom of the 8th inning. The pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball to second. Throw to first. In time. Inning over. And the Blue Jays need 3 outs.
The Mariners saved themselves.
They sure did with that double play. Blue Jays closer Hoffman heading into the game right now, and we're heading for a break. Blue Jays 4, Mariners 3. We go to the 9th, the money frame, after this.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
According to the big dog, word is Evans left with a shoulder injury and a concussion. So he's definitely done for this game. If it's a clavicle, it will end his season.
Yeah.
I'm so afraid for that for one of the best receivers we've ever seen play in Mike Evans.
Ouch.
11th year from Texas A&M. All right, folks, it's nervous time, especially in Toronto. The Mariners trail 4-3 to the Blue Jays. And if the Blue Jays clinch it, then I'm going to use the words of Jerry Howarth. And you'll hear them live if it happens. Jeff Hoffman, 1-for-1 in save opportunities this postseason through 5 games. He had 33 saves in the regular season. So Hoffman has one job and one job only. Get 3 outs. Leo Rivas will start the 9th for Seattle. The pitch, bunted up the third baseline, foul for strike 1. We're in the 9th. 4-3 Blue Jays on the strength of a 3-run jack from George Springer. George the Animal Springer comes through. Now, can the Blue Jays hold the lead? Hoffman delivers. Low and outside, ball 1. I hear surf and turf.
You do hear surf and turf.
That's what I thought. I had Chili Mac. Victor's having surf and turf. A 1-1 pitch. Strike call to the inside corner, 1-2. That would be Victor, Callie, who's eating his dinner. Remember, Victor's an hour behind me. 1 ball,
indeed.
2 strikes. Nobody out in the top of the 9th inning. Hoffman trying to rescue this game for Shane Bieber, who started. I had chili for dinner, says Callie. On the way, low and outside, 2-2. Early word is collarbone, not clavicle. Either way, season done. Ay, ay, ay. Wish you well, Mike Evans. Wish you well, buddy. 2-2 pitch, low and inside, the count's full. Blue Jays 4, Mariners 3, top of the 9th inning. And yes, I am putting this game on my resume for my 2025 season. Why did I say 2005? Jeez.
Back 20 years.
On the way. Swing and a miss. Fastball at 95. 1 up, 1 down in the 9th.
If this is 2005, I should be back in high school living with my parents in California.
Yeah, if it was 2005, I'd still be with my parents. I'm still thinking of that White Sox World Series.
Right. You still have the White Sox World Series on the brain.
Mm-hmm. Especially that year I met John Rooney, who was the voice of the White Sox. I had pizza for dinner tonight, says Kenneth Clark. 2 outs to go. 4-3 Blue Jays in the 9th. The pitch way outside, ball 1 with a splitter. That's another pitch I can't. A splitter and a forkball take a lot of torque on the arm. Dominic Canzone pinch hitting. Here in the 9th. Everybody up in the Sky Dome. The pitch. Swinging a pop-up foul out of play. Kurt gives it a look and runs out of room. The count's now even at 1-1. Jeff Hoffman trying to save it for the Blue Jays and send them to the World Series, which would begin next weekend, and we will have it all on Snowman Sportsnet. Matter of fact, Snowman Sportsnet Radio will debut with our coverage of the World Series, so watch for that. 1-1 the count. The pitch way outside, 2-1. Tried a splitter, and it got away from him.
I would say go right at him and trust your defense.
That's what I'm thinking. Julio Rodriguez on deck, who is 2 for 4 on the night. Got to get rid of Canzone first. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2. So you know what you do now? You blow a fastball right by him. They are jumping up and down in the sky.
That's what I would do. That's what I would do.
You blow a fastball right by him because he's not going to catch up to it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 9th inning. Jays lead 4-3. Hoffman sets. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Right back at him with a fastball. 2 down, 1 to go. And the Mariner season has come down to Julio Rodriguez. Rodriguez 2 for 4, a double and a home run tonight. He is grounded into a double play. He has 2 runs scored, hitting .250 this series. 4-3. Blue Jays the lead here in the top of the 9th.
I have 2 cats in my office right now. One in my lap, one fighting to get on my lap.
Delivers. High, ball 1.
Yeah. Hi, both of you. Hi.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah, 1 cat in the lap, 1 cat fighting to get on the lap.
Of course. The pitch. Way inside with a slider, 2-0. Oh, I know. I have 3 cats and I got my dog, Lucy. I had another dog, Colt, for a while. And Colt was a big boy. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's 2-1. That's 1.
And he's gonna be very, very patient.
Callie Greenshield says, I will wake the harbor up screaming. I bet you will. I might wake my family up screaming with this. What a comeback by the Blue Jays. Swinging a foul, and the count's even 2-2. And the Mariners are down to their final strike in the form of Julio Rodriguez. I'm going to lose my mind here because I picked the Blue Jays to win. 2-2. 2 outs. Here she comes. It's low, and the count's full 3-2.
Go right at him.
Yep. You don't waste anything. Go right at him. Give him a fastball and let's celebrate. Because I've had love for the Blue Jays for a long time. 3-2, 2 outs. Rodriguez is ready, so is Hoffman. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss! He struck him out! He struck out the side! And the Toronto Blue Jays are headed to the World Series, baby!
Holy gee. So it's blue versus blue.
Yep.
The Toronto Blue Jays with their first American League championship since 1993. And they will host the World Series beginning next weekend. Wow. And George Springer rescues the Blue Jays with a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 7th inning. And 45,000 plus are going nuts.
Ow. Kurt.
Callie Greenshield says, I called it back in May. You sure did. You sure did. So to the world champion Dodgers, the Blue Jays are waiting for you.
First World Series appearance since 1993.
When they beat the White Sox in 6 games in the ALCS. I went to a couple of those games.
Man, oh man.
And just like 1993, the Blue Jays are in the World Series. They are celebrating like crazy.
Let's see. Oh, he chased. Oh, he chased.
Delusive. Not so happy right now, being so close to finally getting to the World Series. Y'all were 9 outs away. But then the 7th inning happened. And when you give a good team like the Blue Jays extra outs, their World Series begins Friday. Thank you, Kenneth. World Series will begin Friday, and we'll have it. We will have every game of the World Series here on Snowman Sportsnet.
Man, and you know he's upset because he chased on a pitch that was down and away.
He chased ball 4.
Yes, he did.
He chased ball 4.
He holds back on that.
That's going to be a top nail-biting Game 7 of all time. Oh, yeah. Because the Blue Jays could do Kenneth, can you find a pitch time for me on Friday? Because the Blue Jays did nothing after the first inning. Nothing.
Yep.
They had 2 hits after the first inning. 4 hits after the first inning. And Springer, with his 9th go-ahead home run in his postseason career, tied for 3rd all-time. And Callie, I will answer your question right now. You're darn tootin' I'm calling the World Series.
Is this correct?
What's that?
Oh, it's to be determined, so we don't know. Because they have everything as like to be determined, and it's going to be at noon. Like Friday 24th at noon. I don't think that's correct.
What's that?
No, I was saying I'm looking for the World Series right now, and nothing has been updated yet. So they're like to be determined, and it's like 24th at noon. So we don't.
Kenneth says 8 p.m.
Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Whatever, man. Jays better finish the job, and I think they will. The Dodgers are trying to repeat history this year. The Blue Jays are trying to make some.
Hey, I remember that one.
Yeah, I bet you do. I've used it a lot. Second career postseason save for Jeff Hoffman. He had 33 saves in the regular season, fourth in the majors this year. And the Toronto Blue Jays are your 2025 American League champions in a war against the young Seattle Mariners. Hey, don't give up on these Mariners. They will be back. I got much love for the Seattle Mariners, but it's the Blue Jays that are the American League champions. 4-3 your final. Post game begins in 100 seconds.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Mom was always very self-sufficient, but we started noticing things were off.
I was forgetting my responsibilities at work.
I told Mom we should visit a doctor.
Alzheimer's. It was hard to hear that.
Early detection gave us time to seek information and support as a family. I've never felt more connected with Mom.
If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
You're inside of the Hollow Live post-game show presented by Beyond the Myth, which makes its premiere on October 27th. Final score, the Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 3. What a game. What a series.
Yep.
What a series for these two teams. We're trying to find out who the most valuable player is. And
if it's
we
not
haven't,
Springer, I'm going to be flipping tables.
Well, there's a few. There's a few that could be American League MVP. But man, oh man, what a ball game! What a game! 4-3 your final. 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Let me get the box score up here. Mariners hit 2 home runs tonight, but there were 3 home runs in the game. Tell you about that in a minute. 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Jays. They left 7. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Mariners. They also left 7 on base. Gosman, the winner, 2-1 in the postseason. Bizzardo takes the loss. He's 1-1. Hoffman, the save, his second in this series. Time of the game, 2 hours, 50 minutes. Attendance tonight at the Sky Dome, 44,770. And they all were loud. All right? They were loud. And we're going to find out who the AL MVP is one way or another. Again, the final totals on the board. 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays. They left 7 on base. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Seattle Mariners. God bless the Seattle Mariners. This close to getting the World Series, and then George Springer happened. George Springer credited with the game-winning RBI. His home run in his 3-run homer in the 7th inning gave them the win. Oh, baby. What a Game 7. Now I see why people love Game 7. I've never had a chance to call one until tonight. Paint the World Series blue. Dodger blue and Blue Jay blue. Holy cats.
You use SeatGeek to pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge.
Yep.
Use the code Snowman for $20 off of your first purchase. That's only with the power of SeatGeek, where fans
can fan.
All right. Who is the ALCS MVP? Well, Kevin Burkhardt is in studio with A-Rod, David Ortiz, and I think this is Derek Jeter, who is in the studio. Kevin Burkhardt just worked the game. Well, when you get a chance to fly all over the place, you can make it back to. But see, that's what I want. That's what I want. I get to cover the games because of alternative play-by-play, yes. But I want to be on site again. That's what I'm working on with Indiana University Columbus. That's what I'm working on.
That'll be a big deal. You get that.
It will be because they are a new school. They are like in their second season of having athletics, I believe, in their second season. And I met the athletic director, and he's excited about the possibility. I have to wait for an email or a call from, what's this young lady's name? I'm trying to think of her name. Mackenzie Cooper.
Okay.
To get the official green light, which means once I get the green light, I'm really going to be pushing hard to lay my hands on a rental car to get back to doing Uber, number one, and number two, so I can take some pressure off of my wife.
And I completely broke glass on the last game of the night. Seattle versus Houston.
I broke glass on that too.
And honestly, that was probably a good decision because right now Seattle's leading 14-zip.
Oh, man, look.
I picked the Seahawks, and if they keep this up, I'm going to be a happy man because at least that saves me from yet another loss on my record for the week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, already. I'm like, I broke glass. So I'm like, I don't care.
I'll tell you, one of the key plays of this game was the interference called on Josh Naylor.
Yeah, that's gonna be something that I think a lot of Mariner fans are gonna hold on to. Because that could have been any way. That was a bang bang play.
Yeah, it was.
But the fact that he jumped into the lane of where the ball was going, and there was no reason for him to jump, which is weird.
No. And that was the correct call. That was the correct call. We're still here in the post-game show. We're just waiting to find out who the ALCS MVP is. My vote is for George Springer.
Hey, Poppy's on the table.
Yep. 3 Hall of Famers: Alex Rodriguez, David Ortiz, and Derek Jeter. And a Hall of Famer to be in Kevin Burkhardt. Now I love Kevin Burkhardt. All right. Let's find out who the MVP is. Are they going to present the... You know what? I'm going to get zapped for this, but... This is courtesy of Fox, if you can hear it. Fair use, fair use. Yeah, they did. And then that happened.
William Harris Trophy goes to the Blue Jays.
Yep. $44,770
are going
in the Rogers
bananas.
Center. And they're going nuts. The entire province of Ontario is going crazy.
Oh, my friend Riggs has got. I think he's still up. He's probably watching this now.
And they just blew the home run horn. Well deserved. What I'm trying to find out who's the American League MVP. That's why we're still on right now. The ALCS MVP, I beg your pardon.
Well, I knew what you meant at least.
Right now, they're talking to the executive VPs, the front office guys.
Oh, talking to the front office.
Who cares? All right, I think now we're gonna find out.
Yeah, your feed's a little bit ahead of mine.
Okay.
Your feed's a little bit ahead of mine. Don't post any spoilers in the chat. All right. Teresa,
no spoilers in the chat unless we need to get the mods.
Much love from Canada. We'll see you in the finals. Thank you very much. 8 o'clock is the first. 8 o'clock is the first pitch on Friday. Now they're going to talk to John Schneider, the manager,
And we will see you tomorrow night.
And he was great. Schneider was a great choice to lead this Blue Jays team. Teresa Seaman says, much love from Canada. We'll see you in the finals. Thank you, Teresa. Old Snowman will be doing something I have longed to do since I was a child. I'm going to call a World Series game. I've got the NBA Finals in my pocket. I've got 2 Super Bowls in my pocket. And yes, I'm putting them both on my resume. And now I'm going to add a World Series. This is crazy. This was a crazy rally by the Blue Jays.
Unbelievable.
Yep. Thank you, Greg Gumbel. I remember where you got that from too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to clip that. I'm going to clip that and make it a sound.
Crazy. Just plain crazy.
That's exactly what this game was. This game was on all the drugs. This game was upside down. George Springer turned it upside down.
And for what I said, thank you, Bill King.
Yep. And also Joe Davis. Beautiful. Beautiful.
It is Vladimir
Guerrero Jr. is your ALCS MVP. Congratulations, Vladdy. Wow.
Hey, Guerrero Jr.
Man, he's been hitting since the playoffs started.
He really has.
385 average in the ALCS.
Absolutely deserved.
Vladdy Sr. And as a father, I can say this. I can turn this off now. As a father, I couldn't be more proud.
Right.
And the late Vladdy Sr., he couldn't be more proud.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, your baby boy, Vladdy Sr., is doing all this.
Is now a ALCS MVP.
You know, he keeps playing the way that he's playing, and the Blue Jays take care of business. He might be a World Series MVP.
I agree.
If he takes care of business, he just might be a World Series MVP. Yes, you're seeing my camera move because I want to get it. I want to set this up perfect. But wow.
That's crazy.
Insane.
What a finish. It was 3-1 Mariners. They were cruising right along. Brian Wu gets pulled after he allows the first 2 runners to reach in the 7th inning. And then George Springer, Blowie.
Yep.
3-run homer, 4-3 Blue Jays. And that is your final. Blue Jays win it 4-3. They win the American League Championship Series 4-3 in a terrific American League Championship Series. I mean it. It was a terrific series. The Mariners captured the first 2. And we thought, hey, this may be a short series after all. Blue Jays win 2 of 3 in Seattle, come home down 3-2. They beat them in game 6, force a 7th game, nothing until the bottom of the 7th inning, and then George Springer blasted a 3-run home run, and that is your game right there. What a ball game. Final score, Blue Jays 4 and the Mariners 3. What a finish in the American League Championship Series. And now it's time to get ready for the World Series, which will start on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll have a full hour pregame show so we can talk to the fans and get everything in that we need to get in. And the first pitch, 8:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm beat. But thank you, Blue Jays and Mariners, for an awesome 7th game. And thank you to Tom Grossi and the Grossi Posse for the wonderful, wonderful raid that they sent my way this evening. I love you guys. I appreciate every one of you guys. I appreciate you, Napoleon. I appreciate you, Victor, the big dog. And of course, the coordinating producer who puts everything together and keeps me in line, my beautiful wife, Dr. K, for everything. I love you guys. And tomorrow we got an NBA doubleheader, Rockets Thunder at 6:30. I'll make sure I'm awake. And then at 10, it's the Warriors and the Lakers. I will have them both.
Okay.
Yeah.
My king right now wears number 30.
Stephen Curry.
Exactly. Wardell Stephen Curry II.
Splash Brothers, yes.
Yes. And I hope to say splash a lot of times.
Oh, I knew.
All right, we begin our NBA coverage, game of the week style, 6 p.m. tomorrow. We have a doubleheader for you for Rockets and Thunder at 6:30. Then we'll take a break after that game completes. And then at 9:30, we'll have our second fan chat. And then at 10, it's the Warriors and Lakers from Los Angeles. Have a great evening.
Brought to you by Hennessy.
No Hennessy here. Have a great evening. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope y'all are too. And my dreams are frightening the daylights out of me. Good. Bring them all on. Good night, everybody.
Snowman on the mic.
We're going to drive into deep center field. Miller back at the track, looking up. See you later!
Handoff McFerrin running off right tackle. And McFerrin is loose. Goodbye, baby. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown!
As Pena waits and takes the snap, he'll fire the screen, complete to Beals, 10, 15. Oh, this is trouble. One man to beat. 40, 50. Go, Denny, go. 30, 20, 10, 5. Good night. Touchdown. Unbelievable. Purdy, look at the throw. Oh, man, Debo's wide open. He's got it. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Turns on the Jets. He's gone. Touchdown! San Francisco! 71 big yards! And the Niners strike just like that!
Generates, motivates. He's the voice through the noise, brings the choice for choice. Each game he frames, every name, they'll rejoice, no voice.
The preceding has been a presentation of Snowman Multimedia, celebrating 30 years of excellence, and by Snowman Sportsnet, celebrating its inaugural year in alternative full-time play-by-play. Good night, everybody.